The Dadeville Tiger Football pregame show is sponsored by Russell Building Supply. Dadeville Tiger Football, built by the Russell Do-It Center. And now, with your hosts for Dadeville Tiger Football, Chad McKelvey and Kevin Keel.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tiger Stadium, where the Dadeville Tigers are set to take on the #1 team in Class 4A, the Leeds Green Wave. I'm Chad McKelvey with Kevin Keel. And Kevin, take a deep breath, buddy, because maybe the best football team we've seen in quite a while rolling into Tiger Stadium tonight.
Yeah, you know, last week Mumford was a very well-rounded team. Probably nothing of the caliber we're going to see tonight. We know how that turned out, but Dadeville did not play its best ball last week, and we're looking for – I'm going to be honest with you. Dadeville has got to play lights out and get a break or two to be able to defeat this Green Wave. Yeah,
and really have to have more of the same, certainly what we had seen from this Tiger defense prior to last week. We got to have more of that. Got to hold them to less than 20 points or so by the end of the game to give this Tiger offense a chance to put up enough points to win. Got to be stout in the run game and can't give up the big plays in the passing game. Leeds, by the way, 7-0 on the year. Last year's Class 3A runner-up. I was looking at their enrollment numbers a little bit earlier, and their school enrollment's up almost 100 students in 1 year. So that tells you how their area is growing, how the school's growing, and gives you a little glimpse as to how their programs have improved over the years. Were you able to catch up with anyone from Leeds program?
I didn't, but I took a few stats. And by the way, I'll mention before the game, talking to offensive coordinator David Jones, he likes the way Leeds is going to pursue us on defense better than he did Mumford. You know, Mumford come with a lot of stunts, slants. Mm-hmm. They were kind of disguising. From what we understand, unless they change anything, they're going to put 4 or 5 down linemen here and see if they can stop our run. So, you know, he likes that matchup part of it. So where are the other 6, 7 guys? Yeah, I don't know, but we'll find out. But, yeah, Leeds coming in. They're giving up 97 points and scoring 240. So pretty good average there. But keep your eyes on junior, number 7, Ellis Trey Nation. Great running back. And also junior, number 12, Tadero Marshall. Trey Nation is actually 6 foot, 215, and that's going to be their punishing back, while Tadero comes in at 6 foot, 170 pounds. And senior, number 4, Tyler Wright, 5'8", 215. He's a load, and he will be, I saw where he's wide receiver also, so I believe he's linebacker and wide receiver. So he'll be a force to reckon with. And Dadeville and Leeds have never met in a football game, so this is a first for both teams. And a win tonight will all but sew up a region title as the Green Wave have games left against Childersburg and Hopeful. Not saying they will win it, but things look real good for them tonight. And what would really, really throw a wrench in it, if Dadeville defeats Leeds, then Leeds has beat Mumford, Mumford beat Dadeville, and we beat Leeds. So then it goes back to the games you played out of conference, which would help us by playing Tallahassee. Just a little something to think about. If it could happen, stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people got to see this Leeds football team in action against Madison Academy at the beginning of the year on ESPN. And if you watch that game, we got an early glimpse of what this rushing attack from Leeds can do, how they can punish people. We'll be back with more of the Russell Building Supply pregame show, where we'll talk more about tonight's matchup and just what this Tiger team has to do to pull out a victory right here on WAXC TV.
Russell Building Supply in Dadeville is the friendly building supply store for contractors and residential customers. We offer a huge selection of pressure-treated life wood, fully backed by warranty. Russell Building Supply also offers the best brands in building supplies, including Tamco roofing products, Owens Corning insulation, James Hardy siding, Pillow windows, and a full line of Milwaukee power tools. We offer free quotes on any size job, so call Brett Boone or Barry Bowling with over 20 years of combined experience to give you the best quote. Visit your hometown building store, Russell Building Supply, located just off Highway 280 on Fulton Street in Dadeville.
When you need plumbing service, call on the professionals at A&M Plumbing LLC. For over 20 years, our mission has been to provide the best possible service available in the industry, and we specialize in solving difficult problems. We offer a wide range of services, such as installation, service, repair and replacement of common fixtures, water heaters, toilets, faucets, drains, sewer lines, and septic tank pumping and cleaning services. Unlike many companies, our septic tank services include field line testing. Our knowledgeable staff will be happy to answer any of your questions, so call A&M Plumbing LLC today.
Friends, you don't have to pick between everyday low prices or weekly specials, nor do you have to choose between customer service and great selections. Dadeville Foodland has all of these and more. From the meat department with an on-staff butcher to give you the perfect cut of meat, to the bakery where fresh goods are baked daily. Need a personalized birthday cake? Well, they can handle that too. Big city convenience and selection with a small town attitude. That's Dadeville Foodland behind McDonald's right off the Highway 280 in Dadeville.
When it comes to your propane needs, it pays to trade locally. Area Propane of Dadeville is Tallapoosa County's only independent local propane dealer. Since 1988, Tommy and Lynn Sargent of Area Propane have offered superior sales and service for all your propane needs, as well as a full showroom of Holland grills, gas logs, and infrared heaters. Area Propane offers residential and commercial service with no hidden fees and free delivery. Shop locally for all your gas needs with Area Propane. Call 256-825-4700 for hometown service since 1988.
There's something about doing business with folks you trust. At Dadeville Insurance Company on Casita Street in downtown Dadeville, we believe in earning our clients' trust and giving you the personal touch for your insurance needs. Corlin Parkman has been serving Dadeville for over 36 years and over 20 years as your friend. At Dadeville Insurance Company, her team of insurance professionals, including Ed Thomas, Marie Tarbin, and Jackie Welburn, are here for you with the full assurance of auto owners and progressive insurance products. If trust is important to you, see your friends in insurance. Dadeville Insurance, downtown Dadeville.
Sunshine Heating and Air is Lake Martin's best team for your heating and air needs. Our powerhouse lineup starts with versatile Daikin inverted systems. Daikin offers absolute comfort with zone climate controls using minimal space. Daikin systems offer the industry's best energy efficient capability and air energy expense. If a more conventional approach is needed, go with Sunshine's full line of Bryant systems, where the Sunshine team does whatever it takes. Best of all, the Sunshine team services what they sell, as well as any make or model. Service agreements are available for any home or business, and Sunshine can finance select new models. Go with the big team, Sunshine Heating and Air.
We've served this community for many years, offering families caring and sympathy in a time of loss. For families, large or small, we extend our sympathies and ourselves. It would be our privilege to serve you with a family tribute. Langley Funeral Home, a family tribute.
Langley Funeral Home, a proud tradition, continues for the next 100 years.
Well, welcome back to the Russell Do-It Center pregame show as we're awaiting the Tiger Quick Stop coin toss. Chad, you had a chance to sit down and talk to Coach Jones, some of the coaches. What are Dadeville's keys to victory tonight?
Well, as you mentioned earlier, Coach Jones was talking about how confident Leeds is in their scheme. And, you know, that's what good football teams do. They're confident in what they do, and it's very difficult to get them out of that sometimes. And I think what he's hoping is that we can exploit a little bit of what we're going to see tonight, or we expect to see, and put the pressure on them to adjust and adapt and see how they do that, because the odds are they haven't had to do that all season long. Whether we we were able to get up on them, or if we just hold it tight till halftime, you put pressure on a team that is used to leading and running away with ball games all year. So I think that's what what we're looking for offensively, expecting to see 5 guys in the box trying to stop the run and playing 2 high safeties, cornerbacks, and now outside linebackers will play wide to take care of the pass. So he likes the numbers in the box. But the reason they've been able to do that is because they've got some very, very good football players. There you go. They're 5. They'll have 5 in the box. We'll have 7 if we get the look that we're expecting. We'll see how that plays out. Keys to tonight's victory. What does this Tiger team have to do to pull out a win? No cheap plays. We can't give them up. We can't give up a fumble. We can't give up like we've seen the past few weeks where we were driving and turn the ball over and give up that opportunity. Just can't do it tonight. We have to take advantage of anything that they're willing to give us. Whether it's an interception, you can't drop it. If it's a fumble, you got to scoop it and score. and you got to capitalize when you get in that red zone. So take advantage of your opportunities.
If it's a fumble, at least recover it.
There you go.
Fall on it, man. How many times this year have we failed to convert on other teams' miscues?
Absolutely, and it's crucial to make them pay when they do something like that. The biggest thing is just give yourself a chance late. All right, we're at Tiger Stadium. Our record here has been extremely good over the past few years, over the past decade. If you play the Dadeville Tigers, you don't want to play them at home. And even though this football team has struggled, I still expect us to give them all they can handle early in this game. The question is, where will we be late? Midway through the fourth quarter, will we still have a chance to win? I think that will be the tale of tonight's ball game.
Yeah, I think I saw a stat, 41-3 since 2008, including playoffs. So
impressive.
Very impressive. Also, another tidbit, been a change on deep return guy on kickoffs. Justin Bias, he'll be taking over. I don't know if that's just trying to get a spark early or what's going on there, but he will be your new back man. And hopefully, we'll get set up in great field position. So looking forward to a great game. And thanks for joining us for the Russell Do-It Center pregame show. We'll be right back with the Tiger Quick Stop coin toss.
Some traditions never change, and for almost 35 years, the Piggly Wiggly of Dadeville has been Lake Martin's best grocery store. Piggly Wiggly is now proud to announce that our local family-owned business has been passed along to the third generation. Owner Brian Butcher. Brian lives and works in our community and will continue the proud tradition of the Piggly Wiggly in Dadeville. Brian invites you to experience the superior meat selection and Lake Martin's best value on brand name groceries. Get big with the pig, downtown Dadeville.
Turn your old junk into fast cash. Dadeville Recycling on Highway 49 North will accept all of your old scrap metal, cans, brass, aluminum, steel, and even your old car. Don't have a way to haul your old car to us? No worries. Give us a call and we'll come get it for just a small tow fee. Dadeville Recycling is fast and easy. Give us a call at 256-825-9992 or stop by today at Highway 49 North in Dadeville. Dadeville Recycling. Fast cash for all your old junk.
In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a four-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
This is Dr. Kevin Sublett with Cardiology of Central Alabama. My staff knows the passion and heart that goes into all area sports. We make affairs of the heart our passion by offering the most advanced techniques and equipment where your heart is concerned, whether it's preventative care or recovery. I would like to invite everyone to visit us at Suite 130 of Russell Medical Center Professional Building or call us at 256-234-2644. Cardiology of Central Alabama. We have the passion to help with all affairs of the heart.
Football, tailgating, and an award-winning vehicle from Bice Motors in Alex City. You can't beat this time of year. Drive away with a great deal during the Great American Driveway event going on now at Bice Motors in Alex City.
I told you twice!
Guaranteed lowest price, or we'll pay you the difference in price twice.
Buy it at Bice!
BiceChryslerDodge.com.
There's a new full-service bank in Dadeville and the Lake Martin area for all your banking needs. The independently owned Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to announce that we are open, located on Tallahassee Street in downtown Dadeville. Free checking without any hidden fees, and local loan decisions on home, land, autos, and boats, and all your loan needs. Manager Randall McClendon and his staff would like to invite the entire area to see and feel what a banking relationship can be.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Back at Tiger Stadium, where we are set for the Tiger Quick Stop coin toss, as the captains have made their way to midfield. The teams are lined up behind the run-through signs. The spirit lines have formed, and we are about set for kickoff between the Dadeville Tigers and the #1 ranked Leeds Green Wave.
Your captains for tonight: number 2, Trey Marbury; number 53, Elander Moss; number 24, Josh Creighton; and number 56, David Washburn.
Kevin, going to be real interesting to see, as we were talking in the pregame, to see how they come out and line up and try to defend the Tiger offense, which has not been potent. But I tell you, we do put people in a bind with some of the formations that we give. And Coach Jones can be somewhat unorthodox in the formations. A little bit of a carryover from what Coach Browning, Coach Patrick Browning had the last few years. And be interesting to see how they adjust to that, and if we can catch them napping early and maybe pick up a score.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Tigers need to get off to a quick start. You know, either a 3-and-out on defense, or I didn't see who won the coin toss. Did you see?
I missed it.
I missed it too. We missed the Tiger quick
stop.
Stop.
Trying to get our stats together here.
Yeah, we was both looking down. But either way, like to see the Tigers either come up with a 3-and-out against the Green Wave, or let's take the ball and drive it downfield for 7 points and put a little pressure on Leeds. I don't think they've had much pressure on them this year, other than the Madison Academy game, which was a great game. But that was early in the year. This is later on. It's supposed to get better. We'll see. As both teams get ready to run out their signs, we're going to step away, and we'll come right back to you with the Farmers and Merchants kickoff right here on WAXC TV. I'm very disappointed in their crowd. Ours too, for that matter.
That's unbelievable. Now, if we were 7-0, we'd have more than that.
There ain't no doubt. We'd have that many. We had more than that at Mumford. Back with you at Tiger Stadium, as the Dadeville Tigers will be offensive first.
Kevin, we were talking about the possibility of a 3-way tie in the region standings, and the Tigers would be in a pretty good standing if that were to happen.
Especially with a win over Eufaula.
Absolutely.
That would all but sew it up, I would think.
Because Leeds has played down into the 3A classification twice, and they are open on the final date. So even though they would have victories, if the Tigers could defeat Eufaula, it would put us in pretty good position to win a 3-way tie.
Good deal. Back to kick for Leeds, number 84, Morgan Costin. Kicking off to Justin Bice deep. And there's your Farmers and Merchants kickoff.
Headed to the sideline. It's Isaiah. Hicks is across the 15 out near the 17. A little bit of hesitation. Couldn't quite get started. It was a very good kick. Not only did it have some hang time, but angled to the sideline, and the Tigers will start deep in their own territory.
And good to see the Tigers with black on black again. We'll be able to make out who does what. As it'll be a little bit tougher calling the Leeds Green Wave guys out. But our hometown Tigers, we should be able to recognize.
Cal Jones with the snap. And there is that fierce defensive front we've heard so much about from the Leeds defense.
Yeah, just some big guys up front. Big guys with speed.
They'll say that Pearson picked up a yard on the carry. Tigers, 4 receivers, 2 either side, 3-2 in the box. So there's the 5 defenders. Jones is going to keep it, a little bit of running room over the right side, bangs his way forward, and he's across the 25 out to the 26.5, and that will be enough for a Tiger first down.
Yes, sir. That's the look we want to see. That's number 13, Brown, on the stop.
Exactly what we were expecting to see. 2 high safeties. Outside linebackers hit up the inside receivers. Little slant to
big man
Jennings. Nice catch behind him. Snatches it out of the air. Keeps his feet. They'll say his forward progress was stopped at the 35, so that's a gain of 8.
Yeah, nice throw and catch. Jones to Jennings, the famous country duo, George Jones, Waylon Jennings. But, hey, best thing can happen to these Tigers, they come out here and they get some confidence. That'll play big in this game.
And goodness gracious, is the middle of the field is open. If we could somehow get someone on a post pattern. Jones on the keeper again, huge hole.
Well. He's
got
room.
He's gonna go.
He's good. No flag, no flag. Touchdown, Tigers! So there you go, putting 4 in the box, bit them one time.
Just what the doctor ordered, and nice job by Coach Jones of having that one dialed up.
And as you brought out, middle of the field wide open. Once he gets past the first line, it's Katie bar the door.
Yeah, safety's playing extremely wide on the play, and both of them outside the hashes. And Cal Jones on the read, able to gash him. And, you know, Kevin, he's a young man. If he can get to the secondary, you like our chances of him taking it to the house.
No doubt. Less than 2 minutes into the game, 10-16 to go. And the Tigers have struck first. Awaiting the kick from Sims, the ever-important kick, is up. And good. Tigers on top of the Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard, 7-0. How about that?
I like it.
Gotta like it.
A little success on the passing game, but certainly we're going to make it. And if you get out of position, we can make you pay. And that's what you saw there with Jones. As Sims sends it on a line drive to the 20. And good Tiger pursuit as
number 23, Pollard on the return. Brought out to the 31. So Sims with a little 2-step kick. Good coverage. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Green Wave.
And we'll see the Green Wave offense for the first time this evening. They'll go with a 3 wide receiver look, 2 backs in the backfield. The give is the 7, that's Trey Nation, and he is ahead for a Leeds first down.
Yeah, 10 yards down the field before Dadeville even gets a hand on him. Not really what you'd call a breakaway back, but very much a bruising back.
Again, Nation listed at 6 foot, 215 pounds. He's a junior, as we'll see the bunch formation. And they're going to run a Q sweep. And Tigers pursue upfield. Flag comes in. Got to figure that's a hold. As Marshall is dropped after a gain of a couple. But hopefully the Tigers can benefit from this flag, and they do.
Yes. But good pursuit, regardless of the hold, good pursuit by the Tigers. Not letting him get out and turn the corner.
Yeah, they brought Nation out of the backfield and lined him up in the bunch set along with 2 receivers. And he was basically Now, they were just giving him a head start to try to seal the edge. They were unable to do so as the Tigers were sitting on the sweep play. They say the hold occurred 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage, so it's an 11-yard penalty in total. Leeds facing 1st and 21. They'll keep it on the ground.
That's Tyler Wright, another big man coming in at 215, 5'8". And give him about 4 to 5. Jaquan Alves losing his headgear, have to come out of play.
Yeah, not the guy you want to see come off the field in a 2nd and long passing situation, as Jaquan has been a big part of this Tiger pass attack or pass rush.
Yes,
in this
if
Tiger
we can
defense.
Get some pressure on Marshall here.
They stick with 2 backs in the backfield. Got to wrap him up. That's going to be costly. Pass is complete down the far sideline. Mike Miller's got a shot. 3 Tiger defenders whiff on the play, and it will be a Leeds touchdown. My goodness.
We got a flag on the play over here. I saw a lick on Isaiah Hicks. I don't know what they're going to call, but on the 21-yard line, there is a flag.
You know, one of the things that you've seen across football from high school to the NFL is trying to clean up behind the play blocks, unnecessary blocks.
It was a vicious hit.
And sometimes they're even legal, you know, not a block.
I think they butchered that one.
Now they'll change it.
Wow, that's a 30-yard deal there.
Well, maybe we'll play a little more football as Leeds will attempt the extra point. Tigers break through, had a chance to block it, unable to do so. And that makes the score 7-7 on the Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard as Leeds quickly down the field ties the ball game. We'll be back with more Dadeville Tiger football right after this.
Sunshine Heating and Air is Lake Martin's best team for your heating and air needs. Our powerhouse lineup starts with versatile Daikin inverted systems. Daikin offers absolute comfort with zone climate controls using minimal space. Daikin systems offer the industry's best energy efficient capability and air energy expense. If a more conventional approach is needed, go with Sunshine's full line of Bryant systems, where the Sunshine team does whatever it takes. Best of all, the Sunshine team services what they sell, as well as any make or model. Service agreements are available for any home or business, and Sunshine can finance select new models. Go with the big team, Sunshine Heating and Air.
The Dadeville Tigers are quick, and just like the Tigers, your friends at Tiger Quick Shell Station on Highway 280 in Dadeville are quick. Quick in and out service for all of your convenience store needs and the coldest beverage in town for the person on the go. Need food quick? Check out Tiger Quick's daily hot breakfast and lunches to go. Some of the best cooking you'll find anywhere. So when you want to be quick, be Tiger Quick at the Shell Tiger Quick Station on Highway 280 in Dadeville.
Count on Walding's Used Cars for all your car needs. Bill Walding handpicks quality used cars, and if he doesn't have it, he'll go get it. That's his guarantee to you. You can't get better vehicles than Bill's. Walding's Used Cars is the best cash value cars in all of Tallapoosa County. He's located on Highway 34 in Dadeville for your convenience. Bill has all the cars and trucks you need for a price you can't beat. People want to know how long Bill's been selling cars. Well, it's been so long even he can't remember. You haven't got a good deal till you get a Bill deal at Walding's Used Cars.
Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City, is now selling and servicing cell phones, iPads, and tablets. Depot Computer also sells and services computers, laptop, and desktop accessories, virus protection. Get them cleaned up now. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City.
If you have leg pain, numbness, or other symptoms, you could be suffering from peripheral artery disease. Do you have painful cramping in your hip, thigh, or calf muscles after activity such as walking or climbing stairs? Do you have sores on your toes, feet, or legs that won't heal? Those are just a few symptoms of PAD. Don't wait. Call for an appointment with Dr. Rafai at Lake Martin Vascular Clinic. Dr. Rafai has 24 years experience in the medical field. No need to continue suffering. Make your appointment today.
Times change, but what Alabama banks on never changes. In good times or difficult times, people in Alabama know they can bank on community ties, common history, strong relationships, and trusted experience. That's why for over 110 years, Tallapoosa County has banked with Alliant. Log on to AlliantBank.com or come by one of our convenient locations and experience the same friendly service. Alliant, a century of banking on Alabama. Alliant Bank, a division of U.S. Ameribank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Good insulation applied in the right places is the key to energy efficiency. Pro Insulation, the area's leader in spray foam insulation, now offers thermal imaging to help spot problem areas where energy is escaping from your home. By targeting these problem areas and the use of spray foam insulation to insulate and seal, we can eliminate the primary sources of energy loss. Call Pro Insulation today for a free energy audit, including the use of thermal imaging and a free estimate. 706-773-9274.
Experience counts in the coroner's office, and Coroner Mike Knox has over 15 years' experience. Mike Knox is one of 3 Alabama coroners who is a certified death investigator. Mike Knox is an Eagle Scout, served in our military, and is a retired police communications officer with the Alabama State Troopers. Mike Knox has the experience. Mike Knox has the integrity, and Mike Knox has the professionalism to continue as the coroner of Tallapoosa County.
This is Mike Knox. I appreciate your continued support for coroner on November the 4th.
Hey, political advertisement by Mike Knox Corner.
Back with you at Tiger Stadium, 8:39 left to go in the first. Scores tied 7-7 as we have had a eventful call here, to say the least. And Leeds will be kicking off from inside the 50. Be ready for an onside kick, guys. They got nothing to lose here.
Yeah. With an onside kick, you would think Tigers would start no better than the 35-yard line here. So that's probably about average for most high school football games. That's the average starting position somewhere in there, I would think.
I know I would have tried one.
But Leeds opting to kick it through the end zone, and the Tigers will start with really 10 defenders within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. If you look at the cornerbacks and the outside linebackers, everybody's within 5 yards. So if a pass protection could somehow hold up, we got a shot to get downfield.
Yeah, it brings up a 3rd and 4 with the offsides call against the Green Wave. So it gives you a few more options here.
2nd, 3rd, and 4th. From the 26-yard line.
And like we said, you bust that front line there, and it's with our speed, it is going the distance.
Yeah, and Leeds coming with a pressure look. They're bringing the blitz, and Jones is going to keep it around the right side. He'll be run out of bounds at the 25. He'll lose a yard on the carry, and it'll be 4th down, and Tigers are forced to punt.
Number 13, Adam Brown, forces Jones out of bounds, brings on Dalton Jennings with 7:52 to go in the first quarter.
Dalton Jennings to punt for Davis.
So 4th and 5 for the Tigers. Number 3, Jacoby Lockhart, set to receive the punt for the Green Wave, and Jennings gets away a nice one.
Yes, nice roll.
hits at the 45 and will roll down inside the Leeds 35 near the 33-yard line, and that's where Leeds will take over.
Yeah, see if our defense can step up here and get back to the defense of old.
You know, what was sort of disgusting about the last play for the touchdown, Kevin, is it was 3rd and 16, and had them behind the chains with a 1st and 21 and let them off the ropes. It was a perfect situation.
Actually, 2nd and 16.
Draw.
And Marshall just lowering his shoulder and straight forward for the first down.
Yeah, they motion Trey Nation to the far side just to give the look of the swing pass or the bubble screen to the little flare pass to the back. And Marshall just kept it straight ahead as they try to run the counter. Nice job of the Tiger defense of not letting those. He'll set up behind left guard and they'll run the counter.
Got him.
That's Jaquan Alves.
Play loses a yard, brings up 3rd and 14.
That's Hayden Teams on the carry. And good luck running away from Jaquan.
Yeah, that's the defense we're used to seeing here. So 3rd and 15, big down for the Tigers. 6:02 to go in the first quarter.
Kevin, I would expect to see the same play. Maybe they'll run it to the near side. Something similar. No, they go to the post and he's
got a man.
Toasted.
Overthrew him. Overthrew him as he was pushing off of Isaiah, but nonetheless, Isaiah pleading his case, but brings up 4th down and 14. And watching this kid kick in warm-ups, watch his punt here. He has got a leg. That's number 84, Costin. And he can boom. Doing all I can to jinx him here, but look pretty solid.
We'll see how it works out. Nice high kick. Gonna take a neutral bounce, really. And roll dead at the 29-yard line. That's where the Tigers will take over. 5:36 left in the first quarter. We'll be back with more Tiger football right after these messages. So 3rd and 1 now for the Tigers. Jones going to keep it again, and he's going to be close.
Yeah,
and I think he's got enough.
He did. He stretched it out and got it. It's going to be a Tiger first down, 4:25 left to go in the opening quarter.
That'll be a Gary Ingram grading and paving first down as they'll reset the chains. And it's been a long first quarter.
It has. An action field.
Yeah, quite a few penalties, a lot of discussions by the referees, and it's just slowed the game down quite a bit. Tigers on the move. This drive started back near the 20-yard line. Jones with the play action. And he's got running room around the left side. He'll pick up about 13 yards, and that'll be another first down and take us inside the Leeds 40.
Yeah, move the sticks one more time. 3:57 as the clock stops for the chains to move. Tigers on the move.
I thought as he went to scramble, Ty Stone broke deep. I thought he had a shot at him, but I think he was Cal was near the line of scrimmage. And
the Red Sea kind of parted for him, and he saw a lot of green grass, so let's take that.
Blitz off the edge, and there's Pearson. He'll pick up 2.5 yards on the carry. Not much running room up inside. Other than the first drive of the evening, hadn't made much yardage between the tackles.
Yeah, that's a stout defensive front there for Leeds. Not letting much get by them.
And you can see part of their strategy is they line up in the same defensive look each time, and then they'll bring pressure off of it as Jones looking for Jennings once again.
Pass just a little bit out of reach for Anthony, bringing up 3rd and 8.
As the officials call a timeout on the play, we'll take a Lake Martin Vane and Laser timeout of our own, all tied up at Tiger Stadium, Dadeville and Leeds, 7-7. We'll be back in just a moment.
Tallapoosa Ford is the region's complete Ford dealer with service and sales beyond compare. Tallapoosa Ford is your F-150 powerhouse with America's best-selling truck with a superior selection on all truck types. Check out our inventory of Ford Mustangs on the lot, all with great financing incentives and an award-winning service department with you after the sale.
Hello, I'm Jeff Smith with Tallapoosa Ford, and I'd like to welcome you to our dealership to come and experience a low-pressure sales environment. With no commission salespeople, our sales force is here to serve you. Please come see us today.
Tallapoosa Ford, Highway 280, Alex City, where if we don't have it, we'll get it, guaranteed.
For over 60 years, East Central Alabama has relied on Jackson Refrigeration for installation and service on all brands, including Rheem, Goodman, and York. Now we've expanded into A1 Four Seasons Heating and Air, a division of Jackson Refrigeration. We still make your comfort our priority and expect our staff to be the most experienced, dedicated, and trained to give you the highest quality of sales and service. When choosing your heating and air company, choose our family of professionals. The all-new A1 Four Seasons Heating and Air, the all-new division of Jackson Refrigeration. It's football season, and the Tide is ready to roll again. Bama fans, make sure you have everything you need to show your Tide pride. Bama Wear on Highway 280 in Childersburg has it all. Polo Coaches shirts, game day t-shirts, hats, watches, autographed memorabilia, Daniel Moore prints, and home goods. Bama Wear is also the original home of the popular Bama Girl t-shirts and has plenty of Tide stuff for the Bama ladies, including houndstooth purses, dresses, raincoats, and more. So whether you're gearing up to show your Tide pride at home or the game, there's only one place to go. Bama Wear on Highway 280 in Childersburg. You can also get your Tide gear online at bamaware.com. Roll Tide.
Moore's Hardware of Dadeville is Lake Martin's full hardware and power equipment headquarters. Moore's on Broadneck Street has full lines of Echo power equipment, and unlike box stores, we service what we sell. Looking to paint in the warm weather? See Moore's full line of paints from Valspar Paints as well as Cabot Stains. Moore's covers all your hardware and tool needs and has full lines of home appliances from Frigidaire and Hot Point. If you need it, Moore Hardware has it all with service, price, and knowledge you can't get anywhere else. See Steve winding the gang down at Moore's Hardware in Dadeville on Broadneck Street. Lake Martin's authorized Echo dealer.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marcia Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marcia Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marcia Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Over the years, S&S Tire has grown into the Lake Martin area's largest volume tire dealer. S&S Tire offers the industry's best brand names: Michelin, Goodyear, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Firestone, and much, much more. The tire pros at S&S offer professional installation and the region's best price. In addition to your tire needs, S&S offers full automotive mechanical work for all your vehicle maintenance and repair needs with the area's most experienced staff. Visit either of our 2 locations on Cherokee Road in Alex City or at South Street in Dadeville. At S&S Tire, we're installing peace of mind for every customer we serve. Every job, every day.
Back after a 8-second official timeout. Tigers facing 3rd and 8. Jones will look to throw, and he's got a man.
Wide open.
That's Sean Jennings.
Yes, sir.
Makes the catch, and he steps out at the 2-yard line.
Good job, guys. Now, that's what we're talking about. That should loosen up that middle a little bit, as they'll have to drop back more if we can continue to do that. But basically, any receiver that gets by his man has got a shot.
Yeah, Jennings just run the hitch and go. Gave a little stutter move as Jones comes out, and got to think Jennings will take the snap here and probably keep it straight ahead. Run some type of jumbo package. big package here as the Tigers are first and goal at the 2-yard line.
Got heavy on the right side here.
That's Anthony Jennings in the backfield. He'll run it right. Everybody on the defensive side headed that direction.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to actually lose 1 yard.
It looked like Christian Smith was able to get penetration. And the Tigers lose a yard. Like the look we had at the top of the screen there where run the bunch down here again. And they
let him get out there one-on-one, try to run over somebody.
They stacked the numbers to this side as the Tiger coaching staff will call a timeout.
I'll tell you what else
to think it over.
Would work great right there. If we put one in the backfield, send him out to the left, and just he should be open, toss it up, let Anthony fake it around to the right.
So 2:13 left in the first quarter.
Tigers threatening.
Very, very important drive, Kevin. And going back to what we talked about, just sort of our opinion about tonight's game.
Got to have 7 right here.
Yeah, taking advantage of your opportunities, and I don't mind the timeout at all to think this over, to talk it through. You had your jumbo package on the field, and if that's not the grouping, the personnel grouping that you wanted to run this next play with, there's sometimes a lot of confusion when you take those packages off on and off the field. So just take the time out, think it over, get it right, maybe discuss some of these plays. Sometimes these package plays you don't run very often, so make sure everybody's on the same page, and let's get this thing in the end zone as Jennings will line up. We'll call it the Wildcat with Jumbo bunched to the right. I don't know if it's how jumbo it is, but he'll keep it.
Touchdown, Tigers!
Call it the lead, where you just follow the numbers, and Anthony Jennings around the right side. That's 260-plus pounds coming at you, and he's moving pretty quickly. Not very many cornerbacks going to win that battle.
Yeah, he ran with a little more authority then. He was not going to be denied that time.
If I had to guess what he was told on the sidelines during the timeout is, son, don't dance and don't look for a hole. Make the hole and get in the end zone.
Right. Zach Sims on for the kick. Kick is up. And it's good.
Count it. That's 14-7. The Tigers lead on the Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard. And what a showing, what an answer by this Tiger offense so far this evening.
Yes, sir. Just exactly what the doctor ordered. If we can continue to slow this Green Wave offense down.
On a 2nd and 16, missed tackle on the pass. But the Tigers kick it off. Zach Sims angles it to the near sideline once again, and Leeds will get it out to the 34-yard line, and that's where they'll start what will most likely be the last drive of the first quarter, 2:03 remaining.
And when we're talking about these Dadeville Tigers now, we're not talking about chump change. As this Tiger team knows how to win, knows how to compete.
Yeah, a lot of pride in this bunch, too. You start talking about a #1 ranked team. We've been here before.
We've been on both sides of this.
Absolutely. And a lot of coaching going on the sidelines. As they'll run the draw, call it a counter.
Anthony Jennings meets him in the backfield, drops him at about the 30. Minute 53. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Yeah, Leeds is gone with number 8, Hayden Teams, in the backfield.
Losses to the 31-yard line.
and not much. They've have been unable to get anything going on the last few drives and are behind the chains once again, 2nd and 13. Tigers playing man coverage. Shoots it out into the flat to Trey Nation. Nation hits breaks and is able to pick up about 7 yards.
Carson McClendon and Ty Stone there to bring him down. Brings up a 3rd, and we'll call it 6. So once again, another big 3rd down for the Tigers. How sweet would it be to get the ball back here?
Leeds will send trips to the near side. 1 receiver to the far sideline. Teams and Tyler Wright in the backfield. And Team's going to run the draw,
No,
if you
sir.
want to call it.
No, sir.
Nothing there.
Yes, sir.
They tried to empty the backfield, draw some Tiger defenders out of the box.
Number 59,
But
Trey Rivers.
There you go.
Big
The
Trey.
senior.
Yep, he gained 1 yard, brings on Costin once again to punt with 18 seconds and counting in the first quarter.
Leeds most likely expecting the Tigers to bring the blitz there and try to pop one through that defensive front. And Teams would have been one-on-one in the secondary, but that's not what they got as the clock hits 0. The first quarter comes to an end. Tigers up 14-7, and the Tiger faithful making a little noise so far this evening. We'll take a break and be right back in a moment with the second quarter from Tiger Stadium.
Start of the second quarter, Castanon for the punt. Back deep for the Tigers, Isaiah Hicks.
And we've got a short man, Kevin.
Faked it.
And they fake it. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Pick it up.
And he slips out of the hold of Anthony Jennings.
Yeah, they picked it up. You know, really Leeds the beneficiary of having a 4th down opportunity as the quarter ran out. That gave them a chance to talk about the fake between the quarters, and most likely probably would not have faked it had they not had that opportunity. So that lends to their advantage. They're set up 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line. And they go to the I formation for the first time this evening. The give is to Nation. Ball came
Ball's
out.
out.
They say he's down.
Play good for 5 yards, bringing up 2nd and 5.
And my goodness, what an opportunity we had with them ready to punt it away. Now Leeds inside Tiger territory, trying to draw that defensive front off. And a late flag comes from the far sideline. A little bit hesitant to throw that one.
Yeah, we have
a couple
trouble.
Coaches got in his ear and convinced him to drop the flag, looked like.
We have trouble with those far sideline flags. 11:01 left to go in the first half. Dadeville Tigers on top, 14-7.
Still in the I formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 split to the left. They'll toss it. Tigers set the edge.
Flag down.
Leeds keeping 2 backs in the backfield. They'll throw the quick hitch. Isaiah Hicks.
Lord, what a load to bring down.
Isaiah unable to wrap him up and bring him down at the point of contact. And they'll pick up about 7 on the play. Leeds gets it back to the 46, and they're facing 2nd and 13 now.
Here we go, Tigers, D up.
And offensive lineman there lined up in the backfield, going to run the lead direct snap to Trey Nation
Another
as the flag comes in.
2 flags on the play.
But that is that's number 70, Montez Stevens.
Big guy, big man.
Lined up in the backfield. And you know, it appeared that Nation picked up 5 or 6 on that play, but on 2nd and 13, that's pretty good defense there. And this Leeds offensive front having a hard time taking care of these Tiger defenders, as a lot of holding and grabbing going on there.
And here's the holding against the Green Wave. Holding, face mask against Dadeville.
We'll replay the down.
I'd like to mention a few sponsors. Area Propane, Thomas Auto Parts, Bamaware, Alliant Bank, A&M Plumbing, Bice Motors, Dadeville Insurance, Cardiology of Central Alabama, S&S Discount Tire, Depot Computer. I'd like to thank these guys once again for bringing you Dadeville Tiger football.
A lot of great sponsors. As Leeds goes with trips, and they'll run the Q draw.
And another flag.
That's Tyler Wright.
And I may see where the flag came in at, as we've got a guy on the field slow to get up.
That's a chop block.
I think that's McClendon.
But that was teams on the carry.
Take this opportunity to mention a few more sponsors. Southside Collision, Curly Motor Company, LaCays Flowers and Gifts, Old Don's Check Cashing, DHK Tire and Lube, and Richardson Construction. Thank you guys for making all this possible, as it was Carson McClendon as he is coming off on his own power.
Yeah, that's good to see. Hopefully he'll be right back in the ball game.
One tough kid there.
As it appears that Leeds has, I'm not sure, have they taken a timeout? They're able to huddle on the far sideline, which is very unusual during an injury.
The play clock, yeah. And the Boo Birds of Leeds come to life. 9:52 left to go in the first half as Leeds calls timeout.
I'm a little bit frustrated about the management of the game. And you know, so many times you see referees, they wait till after the yardage is marked off, then give them the timeout. But they got an extra 2 minutes there during the penalty, and that's just not the way the game's supposed to be officiated.
And when both sides are a little bit upset with the officials, that kind of indicates what kind of job it appears that they're doing, as neither side really pleased with the way this game is going. Not saying they're wrong by these calls, but I do think they missed that first one. But
well, I thought I'm not criticizing the officiating of the plays, but I just
defense is hard to block now.
Yeah,
I mean that could be, they could be holding, every time they're calling it here. Very possible.
Well, we're quick. We're very quick, and and as the Tiger defense jumps again, so.
And I mean, how do you question that call?
Well, it's what it is, it's a frustrating part of a high school game where a guy gets in a neutral zone, doesn't touch anyone, and there's a penalty.
Right.
that's one of quite a few, 3 or 4, maybe 5 rules that I think, in my opinion, should be addressed. If you don't make contact, make it like the other leagues and let them get back, get set, and run the play.
Right.
Leeds to throw.
That's holding.
Hayden Teams launching it deep, chunking it out of bounds.
Right in the middle of the cheerleaders.
Yeah, cheerleaders scatter.
As it appeared that Alander Moss there the jersey was stretched, but nonetheless brings up about 3rd and 18.
Yeah, that was Trey Rivers.
Trey Rivers, I'm sorry.
Trey all over the field tonight, but got in the backfield in a hurry there. And Teams had to scramble. Like your chances with him running to his left trying to throw.
That's
3rd and 18 now.
10 to go on the play clock.
Leeds empties the backfields, look for a screen. And they run the comeback, and that's exactly what it is. This was a delayed screen, and my goodness.
Yes, baby.
Sean D. Jennings.
Welcome to Dadeville.
Delivered a huge blow.
Brings up 4th and 5 from the 38.
That was an interesting play, Kevin. Sort of a delayed screen where guys run a route. The outside receiver ran down about 8 yards and turned around and came all the way back to the line of scrimmage. Middle receiver run a little out route on a little delayed out route and blocked the corner. Nicely drawn up play. I think they'll run the post pattern.
Yes! Nice job, Ty Stone. Breaking it up. Dadeville ball. 8:52 left to go in the first half.
Caught a break.
Yes, sir.
They had a couple of receivers on the far sideline that looked to have first down yardage and to be open on some hitches. But Teams looking for the post, and Ty Stone making a heck of a play, knocked it away, and the Tiger offense finally getting the ball back. 8:52 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, Ty Stone, can't say enough, just a great kid on and off the field. Heard some good things the other day about him. The equipment guys after the game rolling the equipment off the field and everybody's running off. Well, old Ty, he stops and helps them push the buggy on across. So, you know, just a great kid on and off the field. So let's go Tigers. Let's go up by 2 here.
Yeah, could be huge, as Leeds has only given up an average of 13.9 points a game, and there's
we'll
a
take
big
that.
run on first down.
Yeah, 6-yard gain there by DJ Pearson. You know, you hit a team like this and you go up 21-7, Leeds is not going to quit on you, but you're going to take a little bit of something out of that gut and knock a little bit of wind out of their sail.
Yeah, like I said, they average giving up 13.9 points a game. We're already at 14. And, boy, you could get to 21 on them. That could be huge. As they go with 4 down linemen, the give is to Pearson again. He'll have a yard on the second down carry.
Yeah, give him 2. Brings up 3rd and 1. Maybe not. 3rd and 2.
Leeds changing the fronts on us, going from a 3-man to a 4-man look. And the one thing that you like about the 4-man look is there's only one linebacker back there now.
8:15.
If you can get by him, goodness gracious, at the running room.
Yes, sir. 8:15 left to go. Cal pulls it.
And
First
Jones
down.
slides down near midfield.
And that's picture perfect. If we can keep this Leeds defense on the field and, you know, looking ahead a little bit, but if we could go to that locker room up 21-7, you have shortened this ball game and you got yourself a pretty good lead against a great Leeds team. But
yeah, and one thing that is interesting here, if we could keep moving the ball on the ground, they got to start creeping guys in the box as they do here.
Yep.
They bring blitz off the edge.
Yes, sir.
And there's Pearson with a gain of 4. The one thing about bringing them off the edge is if you're running up the middle, that does very little good. And really taking guys out of the play. So give him 4, 2nd and 6. Tigers on the move. 7.5 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, Tigers doing nothing fancy. Just ground and pound.
Sticking with the 2x2 set, the old ace formation, and now they put 7 in the box.
And a flag comes in late as we got 2 fighting here. Back off, Mike, back off. And another flag. Come on, guys. You can't do that. You cannot lose your cool. You are ahead and driving.
Yeah, they're baiting us. I'm hoping they're at least offsetting penalties. Number 3 for Leeds, Jacoby Lockhart had a little extracurricular activity on the play before that, really a couple of plays before, doing a lot of jawing.
Well, if you watch the Madison Academy
you fall
game,
right into the trap.
If you watch the Madison Academy game, the quarterback, Marshall, got ejected after 2 running your mouth, toning penalties, whatever you want to label it. He was tossed from the game in the 3rd quarter.
What I'm hoping we're not seeing is a holding and a personal foul against Dadeville.
Right.
And it appears that's what it is. The first flag came in so early that pretty confident it would be a holding call.
Oh.
That'll be
offsetting.
But it will be a first down. No, they're going to offset. That's another rule in high school that's a little bit different than other levels. If defense commits a personal foul, it's usually a first down.
Yes, Dadeville takes timeout, 7:09 to go in the first half. We'll step away, let you hear from a few sponsors. You're watching Dadeville Tiger football on WAXC TV.
It's a great time to buy a new car at McKelvey Chevrolet. Come by and check out the huge selection of new trucks and cars at McKelvey's new location on Highway 280 in Dadeville. We have an awesome new lot filled with new trucks, cars, and SUVs. Are you in the market for a new Silverado truck? The selection is huge, and so are the savings. Buyer rebates and incentives will make buying your new vehicle easier and more affordable than you think. Come on out, see the new friendly staff at the all-new McKelvey Chevrolet on Highway 280 in Dadeville. Your Lake Martin area Chevrolet dealer since 1956.
Over the years, Lake Martin Community Hospital has served the Lake Martin area with a personal touch and grown to better serve your needs, including MRI services, a community fitness facility, wellness center, home health services, hospice program, full-service pharmacy, family medical center, and Lake Martin Community Hospital's emergency room is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whatever you need, whenever you need it. That's the personal touch that makes the difference at Lake Martin Community Hospital in Dadeville.
Gary Ingram Paving has been providing quality paving and grading work in Tallapoosa County and the state of Alabama for over 26 years. We do all types of grading and paving work from private driveways to full-service state highways. We also do concrete work ranging from curb and sidewalk installation to ground gutter water runoff jobs. No job is too big or too small. Exceptional service is our standard. Call today, 825-6878 for all of your paving, grading, or concrete needs. Gary Ingram Grading and Paving, paving the way for Dadeville football and the state of Alabama.
LeKay's Flowers and Gifts in Dadeville has a great selection of gifts to choose from, like Camille Beckman bath fragrance and lotions, Jennifer Jangle pocketbooks and backpacks, Willow Tree figurines, Heavenly Light candles, Jim Shore figurines, jewelry and purses, Alabama and Auburn and Dadeville Tiger items, gourmet soups, dips, Wickles pickles, and Aspen Spice, also a personal bridal registry, along with a beautiful selection of flowers at LeKay's Flowers and Gifts, 825-2890.
There's a new full-service bank in Dadeville and the Lake Martin area for all your banking needs. The independently owned Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to announce that we are open, located on Tallahassee Street in downtown Dadeville. Free checking without any hidden fees, and local loan decisions on home, land, autos, and boats, and all your loan needs. Manager Randall McClendon and his staff would like to invite the entire area to see and feel what a banking relationship can be.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center specializes in all things vein and laser oriented. Our physicians treat varicose veins and spider veins. We also utilize laser technology for things such as hair removal, tattoo removal, laser skin tightening, and laser facial peels. Wouldn't you like to see those unsightly varicose veins or spider veins disappear? Remove that dark, unwanted hair or eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. Most procedures are done in 15-minute sessions. Visit our website at lakemartinvein.com or call our office today at 256-212-9300.
Back at Tiger Stadium, where Dadeville is facing 2nd and 16 after a couple of costly penalties. Holding call and then 2 personal fouls, one against Dadeville, one against Leeds. They offset. So we are behind the chains as Jones looking to throw, leaves it inside, and it is picked off.
Blocking the back right there on number 8. So it will be Leeds ball, but they should have it on about the 50.
Come out on their offensive side of the ball where guys start trying to do too much. As they'll now bring motion. Fake the jet sweep. Tigers in the backfield. Flag comes in.
Dead ball.
Dead ball. Looks like it'll be a snap infraction.
As the referees so far are the stars of this broadcast. You know how to tell when you've got very good officials?
How's that, when you don't see them?
You never know they was there.
Well,
but now
if that's
you've got
the
a
case,
high
you
intensity
still
game.
got you still got 2 pretty good ball clubs. But the thing about this one, it's been the personal fouls.
Is a block in the back only a 10-yard penalty?
It is.
Okay. You take you got high intensity out here, a lot of pride, winning programs, winning traditions. So you're going to have a physical game.
Empty set for Leeds. Tigers bringing the pressure, knocked down by Anthony Jennings.
The Beast able to get his big paws up.
And you know, it's one of those situations where looked as though we had it covered to where if he'd have been on target, I'm not so sure we might not have had a chance to pick it off. Trey Johnson getting his drop from the linebacker position.
As they have Marshall out of the game for some reason.
This is obviously not their forte. 2nd and 15. Teams to throw. We're going to scramble rolling right. Jennings almost makes the sack, and there's Juan Alves to clean it up.
Yes, inside the 10. That's going to bring up about 3rd and 11.
Tip you had to Anthony. He knew he had one shot to get the elusive teams, and as he did, he did something you don't see very many guys do anymore. He swatted at the ball and almost caused what would have been a huge fumble.
Yeah, and Carson around here to meet him. Kind of look like when you're hunting with your buddies and a covey of quail flies up and the bird don't know which way to go, and finally somebody gets him. So big play for the Tiger defense.
They'll go back to the eye. Look for him to keep it on the ground, and nope, going to run play action. And
Jalen Johnson got him. Yes, baby, down to the 2.
My goodness, Jalen Johnson and this Tiger pass rush.
What about that, partner? How about
doing
that for
thing,
a defensive stand? Yes, sir.
And it's one of the aspects that we talk about week to week.
Ball's on the 3, so Costin will be deep in his own end zone as Mike Miller is back around the 30, 32-yard line, 35-yard line as Hicks runs out.
We'll take a snap over his head.
Yes, sir.
Bobbled snap.
Make him step backwards, 1 step.
Just don't rough him. The punt is away.
High kick.
And Hicks calls for it. It takes a Tiger bounce. It'll give us a couple of yards on the roll, and it's out of bounds at the 38-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will have 5 minutes, 7 seconds to try to put another score on the board before halftime.
So here we go. We're talking about catching breaks, taking advantage. This is the time where the Tigers must come away with points.
Come on, man. Clean it up. no penalties.
And a field goal is big at
them.
this point.
Yeah, let's get after them, man.
Yeah.
You know, in the back of your mind, you got to keep thinking, though, Kevin. You see so many times a game like this gets reset at halftime, and you got to figure it's going to take a couple more scores to beat this football team. But there's the give to DJ Pearson. He's got running room inside the 35.
Flag. I mean,
and another flag comes flying.
Come on, guys.
Most likely a hold. It is. It'll be a 10-yard penalty, but it'll cost us. It'll make it what looks to be about first and 17, as the hold occurred downfield. And the Tigers shoot ourselves in the foot once again.
Yep, we need to overcome this, Tigers, but I like the way our defense, maybe we figured out something or picked up on something that they do offensively to
well, I tell you what they're doing here now is stacking the box, playing man coverage, so look for us to we got to try to take advantage of that somehow. Maybe a little screen to the running back or something. Try to take advantage of this rush, this pressure. Look.
Yep, 2nd and 16. 4:31 left to go in the first half.
Now they are back to their 3-down linemen, 2 linebackers, and Jones on the play action. He'll keep it, and he'll be dropped for a loss of a couple.
Runs into a couple of his own men standing there watching.
So what started with 1st and 10 from our 39-yard line is now 3rd and 16 or 17.
Yeah, and after a great first down game, washed away by a holding penalty, 3:44.
This is one of those situations, Kevin, chunk it up again and see what you get as the Tigers are trying to run the screen, and the ball hits Pearson in the hands.
Boy, he had room.
Set up nicely.
So on will come Dalton Jennings. See if we can pin the Leeds Green Wave deep with 3:34 left to go in the first half. Tigers on top, 14-7.
And you know, DJ wishes he had that one back.
Yes.
Not sure he really knew what was behind him, but there was a whole lot of green grass and a couple of blockers.
Yes, he did. An easy first down, pitch and catch.
And those were the opportunities. That's 2 now. That's really 2 now that we've sort of squandered on the last 2 drives. As Jennings, not his best punt.
What are you doing? What are we doing? Come on, guys.
As Jalen Johnson going to get flagged there.
I mean, you just can't get out of your own way.
Goodness. You know, a lot of the issues that we see from penalties, whether it's these type unsportsmanlike, guys losing their head, not being able to keep calm, holdings, all these penalties comes from a lack of maturity. And Leeds has started jawing at us, and it happened last drive or so, and we just haven't responded well. We've gotten into a talking match.
Yeah, you hush that talking by scoring points. That'll shut them up quicker than anything. As we have a 10-minute penalty discussion in progress.
Yeah, well, every time the lead sideline has a question, there's a stoppage in play, and the white hat goes and discusses it with him, which is, again, uncommon.
Yep, so instead of starting on their own 25, they'll start on the 40.
I haven't seen haven't seen this much, this slow of play, this slow pace by the officials. I think they've gotten a lot of the calls right. It just takes forever to determine how they're going to mark it off. As Leeds will run the jet. That's Trey Johnson and Markellis Creighton. Johnson set the edge, really disrupted the play, and Creighton able to clean it up and drop Leeds for no gain. Maybe, no, they'll say he lost a yard.
Yeah.
So
Loss on the play, so 3 minutes left to go in the half. You know, Tigers need to get to the locker room with this lead. We really don't want to go in halftime tied up.
they'll fake it to Nation on the cross trap.
Give him 6, bring up 3rd and 5. 2:40 to go as timeout has been taken.
And Trey Marbury, his helmet came off. And he will have to come out of the game.
Not sure why the clock stopped.
Is there a flag on the?
No, just stopped the clock.
Yeah, there is a flag. It was laying inside the Tiger eyes.
Okay.
And it's a personal foul against Leeds. So
maybe that was why he lost his helmet. So Leeds can't get out of their own way either. As they're booing us, they don't do anything wrong, but they'll applaud when we do.
This game has gotten chippy.
Yes, it has. A lot on the line here.
For
I mean,
sure.
this is region title material here.
You know, and this is what we talked about, putting pressure on a team that has not been in this situation before. But Tigers got the lead, just have squandered a couple of opportunities, and here's another one. 3rd and long, they'll run the draw with teams, and he's got running room, but the defense closes, and they run him out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
So play gains 4.
And Leeds, you got to figure they'll punt it away.
Well, I'm not sure. That should have been 2nd down. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I lost a down somewhere, but Costin, once again, will come on. See if Isaiah Hicks can turn something on here with 2.5 minutes to go in the half. Watch the fake, although I don't see it coming with 4th and 15, but
kicks away, it's end over end, and Hicks will have a chance to field it. He does. Makes a guy miss, runs backwards, turns the corner, and is run out at the 27. And Creighton, the speedy Creighton, we've seen him have some success in these situations with some fresh legs, but my goodness, at the rush, and Leeds said not having anything to do with that.
It was as if they knew what we were going to do before we did it. Now, what do you do if they stack the box this time? Do you take a chance on airing it out with 1:58 to go, or?
No, I think
just get
I
the
think
half.
they'll be content.
Yeah, let's
keep
get
it
to
on
the
the ground,
room.
but I might run some type of motion and look to seal the edge and keep and use the back as a lead blocker and keep it with Cal Jones on the Q stretch or something. And they do. He'll get outside, turn it up, stay in bounds. He does not. No, they say he does.
Now they say he don't. Well, it's going to bring up a 3rd and a long 6.
Well, he rotated his arm like he stayed in bounds, and then must be an injury. No, it's a timeout. That's what it was. It was a timeout. So he did stay in bounds. Leeds calls a timeout. Dadeville facing a long 3rd and 6. Timeout on the field. We'll take a Lake Martin Vane and Laser timeout here and be back in just a moment.
When it comes to your propane needs, it pays to trade locally. Area Propane of Dadeville is Tallapoosa County's only independent local propane dealer. Since 1988, Tommy and Lynn Sargent of Area Propane have offered superior sales and service for all your propane needs, as well as a full showroom of Holland grills, gas logs, and infrared heaters. Area Propane offers residential and commercial service with no hidden fees and free delivery. Shop locally for all your gas needs with Area Propane. Call 256-825-4700 for hometown service since 1988.
The all-new Louie's Chicken Fingers at Walnut Hill Grocery at the corner of Highway 49 and 50 in Walnut Hill has the lake's best chicken fingers, catfish, barbecue, burgers, wings, and steamed vegetables. Dine in our friendly atmosphere or let us cater your tailgate or party of any size. Louie's supports all area teams, and our team will make your visit delicious and affordable. Louie's is located in the Walnut Hill Grocery. They have all your snacks, gas, and beverages ready to go. Visit the all-new Louie's at Walnut Hill Grocery, where we have it all this fall.
For over 70 years, Curley Motor Company has been serving the Lake Martin area with superior service. Curley Motor Company has quality pre-owned vehicles with down payments as low as $1,000 and flexible payment plans to fit any budget. Most vehicles come with warranties that Curley stands behind, and they even service customer vehicles. View all of Curley's inventory online at www.curleymotor.com. Curley Motor Company not only sells pre-owned vehicles but offers much more, such as rental cars, headliner repair, and can help you with lost car titles and title work. When you buy a car from Curley Motor Company, you're not just buying a car, you're buying our name.
First Baptist Church of Dadeville is a family of Christ followers seeking to honor Him here and around the world through loving relationships, teaching God's truth, and caring for people of all ages. Join us Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. for Bible Study for Life, and at 10, celebrate worship with Pastor Gary Wiggins. Pastor Wiggins is committed to his church family and invites everyone and anyone. First Baptist Church is a non-judgmental church that loves all of God's creations. Our youth group will meet on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pastor Gary Wiggins is the chaplain of the Dadeville High School football team, and he is dedicated to the team and teaching them to follow Christ, win or lose.
There's something about doing business with folks you trust. At Dadeville Insurance Company on Casita Street in downtown Dadeville, we believe in earning our clients' trust and giving you the personal touch for your insurance needs. Corlin Parkman has been serving Dadeville for over 36 years and over 20 years as your friend. At Dadeville Insurance Company, her team of insurance professionals, including Ed Thomas, Marie Tarbin, and Jackie Welburn, are here for you with the full assurance of auto owners and progressive insurance products. If trust is important to you, see your friends in insurance. Dadeville Insurance, downtown Dadeville.
Russell Building Supply in Dadeville is the friendly building supply store for contractors and residential customers. We offer a huge selection of pressure-treated life wood, fully backed by warranty. Russell Building Supply also offers the best brands in building supplies, including Tamco roofing products, Owens Corning insulation, James Hardy siding, Pella windows, and a full line of Milwaukee power tools. We offer free quotes on any size job, so call Brett Boone or Barry Bowling with over 20 years of combined experience to give you the best quote. Visit your hometown building store, Russell Building Supply, located just off Highway 280 on Fulton Street in Dadeville.
1:27 left in the first half. Tigers coming out of a timeout. Facing 3rd and 7. Leeds opting to stop the clock. And
big 3rd and 6 here for the Tigers.
Yeah, this could be huge. As we give it to Creighton. Over on the right side, he picks up a couple. Leeds takes another timeout. And Dalton Jennings will be called upon to punt it away here in a few seconds.
You know, Chad, kind of a risky move calling your timeouts there. I mean, it seems like you'd be content going to half 14-7 if Leeds. There's a lot of, if Dalton were to get off a good punt, there's a lot of bad that could happen.
Well, I think that's coming from a coaching staff that's confident. As Jennings gets it away, it's going to take a Tiger bounce.
Look at here.
He got rushed into it, and it really played in the Tigers' favor as he kicked it end over end. But that's what you get from a confident coaching staff. I think they're not afraid of asking their players to do something.
Yeah, but the way the Tiger defense has played, you get a turnover here, and just say the Tigers went up 21-7. Kind of wished you'd have kept them timeouts in your pocket and went on into the break.
Absolutely.
Down by 7. Now, on the other hand, they could bust one and tie the game up before half, but
I think that's probably what they're accustomed to, and is being able to get out of these situations as they'll throw the quick out to Trey Nation, and Tigers playing loose coverage. Nation will have enough for the first down, and he will stay inbounds. But the clock will stop as they move the chains.
58 seconds.
Got to tighten up the coverage a little bit more than that.
Yes, Tigers had pressure on him then.
You know, you want to give that underneath. That's the throw that you want to give him, but you got to be able to come up and make the tackle before he picks up the first down.
Yes, Tigers call.
I'm not sure if he played more than one series, but it's been teams since then, and teams again rolls left, pump fakes, finds his man, far sideline, pass is complete. The pump fake caused the Tigers secondary to fly up to the little short out route, and it left the deep out wide open. Thank goodness he hit him late on the sideline and he stepped out, because he had room to run had he set his feet.
Yep, 48 seconds left to go in the half. Tighten up, D. How nice would a pick six be here, Coach?
You got to figure they'll roll him to the right. No, it's straight drop. There's that Tiger blitz.
Yes.
It's Jaquan Alves and Markellis Creighton.
Creighton and Alves once again. 35 seconds.
Clock continues to run.
Don't know how many timeouts the Tigers have, but.
Get set, men. Turn around. That's oh my goodness, that should be a fumble. He went to spike it and tried to grab it, looked like. Maybe I saw something that didn't happen, but I thought he bobbled it. Anyway, they say that he stops the clock with 19 seconds. It's third and that'll make it 3rd and 16.
19 seconds left to go. 3rd and 16. So we're dialing up the pick six here.
And what a turn of events that would be. Teams will drop to throw. Alves around the corner with pressure, and Teams is tackled at the original line of scrimmage.
As Tigers call.
Trey Marbury.
Nope. 7 seconds.
Flag on the play. They're going to call holding, it appears. Whoever was blocking Jaquan Alves really had no choice but to drag him to the ground and prevent the sack.
As there is 7 seconds left to go in the first half.
That's a personal foul, and maybe after he drug him to the ground, must have been a little activity there. But that could be huge, because it will be
not getting the actual call, just getting a personal foul.
Yeah, 7 seconds left here. Not sure if we'll have a chance to get it back or not. A quick incomplete pass would be ideal. As Jennings and Alves double teamed, and there's another sack. My
Brought
goodness.
down again. Oh, he's still on his feet.
How in the world they don't blow the whistle with loss of progress?
And he's brought down for another loss.
But that'll do it. And the Tigers will head to halftime with a 7-point lead over the top-ranked team in 4A. 14-7, your Dadeville Tigers answering the call here in the first half. And we'll be back with our halftime show and get a little bit from the Sound of Gold marching band. Tip your hats to this football team, folks, because they're playing their tails off so far this evening. We'll be back in just a moment.
Friends, you don't have to pick between everyday low prices or weekly specials, nor do you have to choose between customer service and great selections. Dadeville Foodland has all of these and more. From the meat department with an on-staff butcher to give you the perfect cut of meat, to the bakery where fresh goods are baked daily. Need a personalized birthday cake? Well, they can handle that too. Big city convenience and selection with a small town attitude. That's Dadeville Foodland behind McDonald's right off the Highway 280 in Dadeville.
Hey, this is Steve from the Car Stereo Shop. I'd like to thank all the customers that made this our very best year. We've expanded our product lines and created a wholesale division. Whether you shop locally, out of town, or online, all I ask is if you'll bring me your best price. If I can't match it or beat it, I'll buy you gas. We still offer the best products at the best prices with the best warranty and the best technicians, not to mention the best customer service. Call us at 887-8422, see us at 1914 Opelika Road, or visit us on the web.
Your car is a substantial investment. With Southside Collision in Dadeville, you'll always be assured your vehicle is in the best hands possible. And whether you have a truck or car, they can handle body work, frame straightening, windshield repair, or replacement. And for your paint jobs, Southside custom mixes their Sandox paints and uses their downdraft spray booth to guarantee your automobile has the finish you expect. So when your automobile needs repairs, accessories, or even a custom paint job, it's always Southside Collision on Highway 49 in Dadeville.
When you're looking for quality parts, friendly professional advice, and everything in between, see the pros at Napa Auto Parts. And during Napa's Dollar Day sale, you'll be able to stock up on some great deals like 5 quarts of Valvoline conventional motor oil and a Napa silver oil filter for only $22, or Seafoam motor treatment, now just $7. Plus, get your choice of 3 great Eagle One car cleaning products for only $5 each.
Napa know-how! Football, tailgating, and an award-winning vehicle from Bice Motors in Alex City. You can't beat this time of year.
Get in the game and score big!
The summer clearance event continues, and all 24 teams have to go.
Oh, they don't know the play.
I told them twice.
Guaranteed lowest price, or we'll pay you the difference in price twice.
Buy it at Bice!
BiceChryslerDodge.com.
Gary Ingram Paving has been providing quality paving and grading work in Tallapoosa County and the state of Alabama for over 26 years. We do all types of grading and paving work from private driveways to full-service state highways. We also do concrete work ranging from curb and sidewalk installation to ground gutter water runoff jobs. No job is too big or too small. Exceptional service is our standard. Call today, 825-6878 for all of your paving, grading, or concrete needs. Gary Ingram Grading and Paving, paving the way for Dadeville football and the state of Alabama.
Into the Langley Funeral Home halftime show. Chad, interesting chain of events here. Tigers on top, 14-7. You got a few stats you want to?
Yeah, Tigers come out hot out of the gate, 14 on the board. Gave up the play. Really would have liked to seen us make Leeds drive the rest of the way for that touchdown, but they picked up about a 40-yard, 50-yard pass play, went for the touchdown, made it 14-7, and then after that it was really some hot defensive play by both teams and a lot of cold offensive play and a whole bunch of penalties thrown in between. Cal Jones in the first half, 9 carries for 97 yards. DJ Pearson, 7 carries for 17 yards. Passing, Cal Jones was 2 of 7 for 39 yards. So really would like to see if we can find a way to punish them for loading the box and playing man coverage. I think there's opportunities there. The question is, can we make it happen? Because, by the way, they do have some pretty good secondary guys, skill players in that secondary. On the defensive side of the ball, Trey Marbury, 5 tackles, 1 assist. Sean Jennings with 3 tackles. Jaquan Alves, get this, 3 tackles, 1 tackle for loss and a sack. Markellis Creighton, 1 tackle for a loss and 1 sack. And, that doesn't. I wish we had enough stat guys. It would take about 5 to keep up with pressures and hurries, and because anytime Leeds has tried to stand in the pocket and throw, we have made teams have to be evasive in a hurry. We have gotten pressure. Anthony Jennings, as we watch this game, he's got two offensive linemen on him the entire ball game. Even in passing situations, they're assigning 2 guys to him, and really he's still affecting the play because he's bench pressing them about 4 yards into the backfield and really disrupting the pocket. So that defensive front doing its job here in the first half. We'll take a break and be right back with more Langley Funeral Home halftime show right here at Tiger Stadium.
Back with you for the Langley Funeral Home halftime show in what was a very penalized first half. It's like the Dadeville Tigers took off the first defensive session, but since then it's been lights out, and I'm thinking that Leeds is not sure what they've run into so far, as they could get it turned around, but right now the coaches may be scratching their head a little bit. Now, Chad, if you were the OC, what would you exploit of the Leeds defense that you've seen so far in the first half?
Well, I think your message, if you're Coach White, your overall message to your team is this is exactly what, you go in and tell them, hey, we knew we could do this. This is no surprise to us. Don't go in and make it like we're shocked to be here, because we knew if this Tiger defense played the way that it was capable, it'd be hard to score on us.
Yep.
And I think you compliment that offense. You pat them on the rear end. You say, hey, man, this is exactly what we needed. 14. We got to have a few more, but 14 points, that's excellent. That's all we could ask for out of this first half.
If we can double that in the second half and come away with 28, I like our chances.
Yeah, I think the message here is you gotta talk to them about this first drive that Leeds gets the ball back, and don't come out of halftime lackadaisical, standing around to see who's going to make the play. Let's start the second half with the same intensity that we ended the first. Offensively, if I'm David Jones, I'm talking to him about that screen that we missed, because I think if he saw what we saw, then there's an opportunity there. Yep. And I'm gonna tell him, look, we're gonna run that play at least 2 to 3 times in the second half minimum, right. And we gotta bust it. We gotta make it work. And then I'm talking to him about some double moves, like we saw to Sean Jennings on the big completion where he stepped out at the 2-yard line, that hitch and go, a slant and go, maybe some type of crossing patterns. We used to call it the sluggo, where you run a corner route and a post route comes underneath it, and you try to bait that cover 2 safety into running with the corner, leaving the middle of the field wide open. That's the sort of things that I'm looking for. Maybe a post corner, cop route, a corner post, something to take advantage of them playing man-to-man or that sort of thing, because as many guys they've got in the box, it's going to be tough sledding in the run game, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep slugging away 2- and 3-yard gains and maybe pop a 7- 8-yard gain. Hopefully Cal Jones, we can figure out a way to get Cal on the corner or get him in the seam like we did there on the first drive. But overall, I think the big plays got to come from the passing game.
And you take if Dadeville could hold them, go down, score 21, you take them out of their element. They want to run, they want to ground the ball, they want to pound it, they want to punish you. But we go up 2 scores, it's getting late, they're out of their comfort zone. But I want you to pay attention in the second half. Watch number 13 on defense. He is getting double teamed, and he is whooping both of them. So we're going to turn it over and catch some of the band. Thank you for joining us for the Langley Funeral Home halftime show. We'll be back with second half kickoff.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marcia Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marcia Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marcia Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Richardson Construction is a family-owned and operated business. We provide many services for your home building and landscaping needs. A licensed residential specialist, Richardson Construction can build your dream home or even take your outdated home and fully remodel it. Need a dock? Don't worry, we got you covered, floating or fixed. Need your land graded or cleared? Well, guess what? Richardson Construction does that too. We are dedicated to making you happy. For all of your construction needs, call the Richardson boys and get a quote today.
When you need plumbing service, call on the professionals at A&M Plumbing LLC. We are your dealer for Nature's Miracle state-of-the-art water filtration systems, providing sales and installation of systems for your whole house or under sink. Join our Diamond Club and enjoy many benefits and services, while saving money and getting priority service scheduling. We offer financing, and our services include a 1-year satisfaction guarantee. All our technicians are trained, background tested, drug screened, and wear photo IDs to ensure your safety and peace of mind. Our knowledgeable staff will be happy to answer any of your questions. So call A&M Plumbing LLC today.
Sunshine Heating and Air is Lake Martin's best team for your heating and air needs. Our powerhouse lineup starts with versatile Daikin inverted systems. Daikin offers absolute comfort with zone climate controls using minimal space. Daikin systems offer the industry's best energy efficient capability and air energy expense. If a more conventional approach is needed, go with Sunshine's full line of Bryant systems, where the Sunshine team does whatever it takes. Best of all, the Sunshine team services what they sell, as well as any make or model. Service agreements are available for any home or business, and Sunshine can finance select new models. Go with the big team, Sunshine Heating and Air.
Service, service, service. Does your vehicle need service? At McKelvey Chevrolet, that's what we do. It doesn't have to be a Chevrolet. McKelvey's service department can do repairs on all makes and all models. Come see our award-winning service department today at our new location on Highway 280 in Dadeville. Not only do we have the best service department around, we offer a complete line of paint, body, and glass, and a great selection of new tires. If your car or truck is sick, take it to McKelvey Chevrolet at their new location on Highway 280 in Dadeville. Your Lake Martin area Chevrolet dealer since 1956.
We've served this community for many years, offering families caring and sympathy in a time of loss. For families large or small, we extend our sympathies and ourselves. It would be our privilege to serve you with a family tribute. Langley Funeral Home, a family tribute.
Langley Funeral Home, a proud tradition, continues for the next 100 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, halftime is over, and it is time to strap it up and get it on here in the second half, as the Tigers will kick it away to Leeds. That's Sims on the kick, and it's fielded at the 20-yard line. And Leeds will bring it out near the 35. So pretty good coverage there by the Tiger team. And Kevin, we were talking at half, this is an important drive for this Tiger defense. Mentioned earlier that sometimes you see these games, everybody sort of goes to halftime and the game gets reset. Everybody takes a deep breath and you go back to your game plan, you make a few adjustments. Well, let's see what this Tiger defense can put together.
Yeah, just a huge drive here. Time to make a statement by the Tiger defense.
Leeds back in the eye, and they'll keep it on the ground, and there's that Tiger defensive front. A game plan, obviously, to pound it, but you got to expect play action. No, they give it to Trey Nation again.
He's short.
And he is short. He is about 3 yards short. And I don't know. I would say they may be tempted to go for it with that play call, because the Tiger, they were unable to, we were unable to capitalize in the first half. Had the ball in their territory quite a few times. I know 2 times, unable to come away with points. 4th and 3, come on, men.
Well,
trying to get us to jump.
Yeah, they want us to jump outside, but we welcome them. You go ahead, you go for it.
Maybe they'll burn a timeout here early. Could pay off in the long run. They'll snap it, give it to Nation. No! Yes! Not make it. What a play by the Tiger defense.
Woo! Tigers take over on their own 44-yard line. There you go. Sometimes you can be a little overconfident in your squad.
Big Trey Rivers coming out with some emotion, but the Tigers have a man down on the play. If you're David Jones, you got to think you take a shot right here. I just believe he may take a shot right here. Try to get the receiver you want. I'm gonna say we may look to Sean Darius Jennings.
Well, you definitely got to make them pay. You're in great field position. This would make a huge statement if Tigers could come away with points here, as the Leeds Green Wave just maybe just a little too confident in their offense, Chad. With 9:46 to go in the third.
Yeah,
and
well,
you're going forward on 4th and 3.
What I liked, what that tells me, when they come out in the eye, and really we didn't see anything different schematically than what we saw in the first half. That's what they went to at the end of the first half. I formation, 3 receivers, and it tells me, Kevin, that they may not have any answers schematically to what we're doing. So I think their message was we've got to lean on them. We got to play. We got to be more physical than the Dadeville Tigers, and good luck with that tonight. This bunch has come to play.
Yes, sir. And while we got a break in action, we'll mention a few more of our sponsors making this possible. Lake Martin Community Hospital, Mark Allen Treadwell, attorney at law, Tallapoosa Ford, Moore Hardware, and A1 Four Seasons Heating and Air. Walding Used Cars, Car Stereo Shop of Auburn, Dadeville Recycling, Walls Tire and Auto, Central Alabama Community College. And one last group, last but not least, First Baptist Church of Dadeville, Marsha Mason, attorney at law, McKelvey Chevrolet, Louis Chicken Fingers, and Piggly Wiggly of Dadeville. Folks, we'd appreciate it if y'all would trade with these folks, because without them, this is not possible. So you see them, thank them, and do everything you can for them, and we appreciate you sponsors.
Yeah, let them know, let these guys know, these sponsors know that you see their commercials, you hear us talking about them, and tell them thank you for supporting this Dadeville Tiger program.
So, all right.
That's number 2,
Trey Marbury.
Trey Marbury, that was shaken up.
That's great to see, because he was down for a little while. Not sure what was going on, but hey, maybe the wind knocked out or something. But a huge stand by the Tiger defense there, as it will put our offense in excellent position from the 44-yard line of Leeds.
Yeah, and
this is when you make your statement. Come on, guys.
Tiger's going to huddle.
Play it clean. Let's go. Let's bust them in the mouth right here.
We'll run the 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end to the top of your screen. It's man coverage from Leeds. Jones going to run the read. Got running room. He's inside the 40, inside the 35, and he'll be run out of bounds right at the 30-yard line.
Yes, sir.
So,
just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, that's a look that we have not seen. We went strong right, tight end to the right. Leeds made a shift in that direction and ran the Q Power back this direction. I believe it was Q Power. One thing about our offense, we got so many plays that look similar with the backfield action. If you miss one guy's block, you kind of miss out on the telltale signs of what play it actually was. We'll go right back to it. It is a Q Power. Jones gave it to Pearson. He'll lose a half a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11. 9:06 to go in the third quarter.
So Leeds stacking the box, playing man coverage.
Now the Tigers have lost a few tough games this year and have been in every one of them. But, Tigers are making a stand tonight. Hey, we're not going to lay down on this season. And the season is yet to be over by far.
We go back to the A set. Jones and Pearson in the backfield. Keep it on the ground. Well, Pearson breaks a tackle. And he's up.
Gonna be close.
To the 21-yard line. Looks like, he's going to be right at the marker.
Yeah, about a yard. Say a yard shy. So brings up 3rd and 1. Tigers definitely in 2-down territory here, as they will have 2 plays to pick this up. Call it 2. Call it a long 1, short 2.
Got to figure to see an all-out blitz here, and they do. They 4-down linemen stacking outside linebackers in the blocks. Jones going to keep it, and the Tigers commit oh my goodness. Something we see so often, holding penalty on the outside as Cal tried to get to the corner. And
what a huge penalty. It's going to go from 3rd and 2 to about 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13.
Yeah, and look for DJ to go maybe go back to the screen that we tried earlier. The ball is on the, it'll be on the right hash, so if you run it to the left here, got plenty of room to run it. Maybe trip set, try to single up a receiver.
Goodness, make that 3rd and 17. So what a huge turn of events with 7:53 to go in the 3rd.
Leeds again stacking the box. It's man to man, and Jones play action, scrambles, and he does get it past the first down marker, and it is thrown out of bounds.
And looks like Dalton Jennings will come on to try to pin him a little deeper here. So, man, what a huge penalty by the Tigers.
Goodness. You know, Kevin, I think it's to the point we shoot ourselves in the foot so often. You get to the 30-yard line, you just about have to take a shot to the end zone.
Yep.
Because with the way we chip it away at it, from the 30, it takes us another 4, 5, 6 plays. And the odds of us committing a penalty between there is pretty good, as Jennings gets it away and the ball will hit or be fielded at the 17-yard line.
So Leeds will set up shop in their own territory at about the 17-yard line. So once again, leaning on that Tiger defense. And Leeds yet to commit a turnover.
I think the key here is to just stay patient. Sometimes players get frustrated. One side of the ball may be playing well, the other side, you give it like right now, we're giving offense opportunities, and guys will get frustrated. Just hang in there, defense. Keep playing, and play tough, and we'll figure out a way.
Yep, that play is going to gain 2 yards, get it out to the 19, bring up 2nd and 8.
And you know, goodness, if you keep playing like this, don't give up any more points. I like our odds.
We're going to like the outcome if we don't give up any more points.
Tigers leading 14-7 on the Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard. There's a player injured for Leeds. We'll take a timeout of our own, sponsored by Lake Martin Vein and Laser. We'll be back right after this.
Times change, but what Alabama banks on never changes. In good times or difficult times, people in Alabama know they can bank on community ties, common history, strong relationships, and trusted experience. That's why for over 110 years, Tallapoosa County has banked with Alliant. Log on to AlliantBank.com or come by one of our convenient locations and experience the same friendly service. Alliant, a century of banking on Alabama. Alliant Bank, a division of U.S. Ameribank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Tallapoosa Ford is your Ford truck dealer for over 35 years. We've delivered on America's best-selling truck, the Ford F-150. Tallapoosa Ford has the F-150 you want with a huge selection on site and can order any style or model you need with all the region's most competitive pricing. We service all warranty work with an award-winning service department, so we're with you down the road.
Hello, I'm Jeff Smith, and I'd like to welcome you to Tallapoosa Ford, a family-owned Ford business locally owned for over 35 years. Your friend in the Ford business.
Visit Tallapoosa Ford on Highway 280, Alex City. Your Ford giant in East Central Alabama and your friends in the Ford business.
Moore's Hardware of Dadeville is Lake Martin's full hardware and power equipment headquarters. Moore's on Broadneck Street has full lines of Echo power equipment, and unlike box stores, we service what we sell. Looking to paint in the warm weather? See Moore's full line of paints from Valspar Paints as well as cabin stains. Moore's covers all your hardware and tool needs and has full lines of home appliances from Frigidaire and Hot Point. If you need it, Moore Hardware has it all with service, price, and knowledge you can't get anywhere else. See Steve winding the gang down at Moore's Hardware in Dadeville on Broadneck Street. Lake Martin's authorized Echo dealer.
The Dadeville Tigers are quick, and just like the Tigers, your friends at Tiger Quick Shell Station on Highway 280 in Dadeville are quick. Quick in and out service for all of your convenience store needs and the coldest beverage in town for the person on the go. Need food quick? Check out Tiger Quick's daily hot breakfast and lunches to go. Some of the best cooking you'll find anywhere. So when you want to be quick, be Tiger Quick at the Shell Tiger Quick Station on Highway 280 in Dadeville.
count on Walding's Used Cars for all your car needs. Bill Walding handpicks quality used cars, and if he doesn't have it, he'll go get it. That's his guarantee to you. You can't get better vehicles than Bill's. Walding's Used Cars is the best cash value cars in all of Tallapoosa County. He's located on Highway 34 in Dadeville for your convenience. Bill has all the cars and trucks you need for a price you can't beat. People want to know how long Bill's been selling cars. Well, it's been so long even he can't remember. You haven't got a good deal till you get a Bill deal at Walding's Used Cars.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center specializes in all things vein and laser oriented. Our physicians treat varicose veins and spider veins. We also utilize laser technology for things such as hair removal, tattoo removal, laser skin tightening, and laser facial peels. Wouldn't you like to see those unsightly varicose veins or spider veins disappear? Remove that dark, unwanted hair or eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. Most procedures are done in 15-minute sessions. Visit our website at lakemartinvein.com or call our office today at 256-212-9300.
Leeds facing 2nd and 8 here in the third quarter. Down by 7. Trips to the far side. Tight end to the near side. Look for them to try to slip him through. No, it's Teams on the keeper. Eludes a tackler and gets around the right side. Slides down, and he'll have enough for a Leeds first down. Tigers had a chance to hold him there and bring it up and force a third down situation, but unable to do so.
Yeah, not sure about the slide down. Maybe he's been hit enough by these Tigers.
There's quite a few guys in white jerseys have been hit pretty hard tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of football left, though, at this point, halfway through the third quarter. The give is the nation. He's met by Carson McClain. The ball comes out. Tigers say they have it.
Come up with it, Tigers. Beanbag was thrown. Tigers say they have it. Officials say. Second down.
As a
back up, guys.
Tiger defender came away with the football, but looks like somebody in stripes overruled.
Yeah, the beanbag was thrown. So come on, guys. Almost able to call that one up.
So the Tigers come out on the short end as Carson McClendon met him in the hole and looked like he able to strip the football, but ball will stay with Leeds on 2nd and 6. It gives the nation again. He's met. Goodness gracious, bring him down, men. Come on. As he just carries, and they line up in it's an overload to the left. They are overloaded to their left. Nation dots the I, and the ball's on the ground.
Dadeville got it.
Dadeville picks the football up.
Jalen Johnson on it. Show us your
snap.
left arm, ref.
That's Anthony Jennings at the up back position. And DJ Pearson is hit in the backfield, but he will carry a couple of tacklers for a 2-yard gain.
And that was a great game because he was met behind the line and able to keep going north and pick up a couple.
Cal Jones heads to the sideline to get the play.
Yeah, we've about got them lulled into we're just going to run it. Maybe a good time to go to the air here.
Same formation. Maybe Jones on the keeper.
Get a block.
Retreats and is swarmed
Wow.
by the Leeds defense.
And what speed by the Leeds defense. As Tigers lose 4 yards, brings up 3rd and 12 from the 37. with 4:14 to go in the third quarter.
And I can tell you, Kevin, I know DJ well enough to know what he's thinking, and that is if we don't do anything crazy and we don't want to put our defense in a bind, everything's played in our favor so far, but he probably will take a shot or something here, but don't be surprised if we just keep it on the ground. But I think this Tiger coaching staff, we won't have a problem with punting it, pinning them deep once again, because they have not shown the ability to drive the field at all.
Yeah, and if you could pick up 5, 6, 7 yards right here, you put yourself in a great position. You'd be on a 30 with 5 to go.
Some traditions never change, and for almost 35 years, the Piggly Wiggly of Dadeville has been Lake Martin's best grocery store. Piggly Wiggly is now proud to announce that our local family-owned business has been passed along to the third generation. Owner Brian Butcher. Brian lives and works in our community and will continue the proud tradition of the Piggly Wiggly in Dadeville. Brian invites you to experience the superior meat selection and Lake Martin's best value on brand name groceries. Get big with the pig, downtown Dadeville.
In a world that's ever changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a 4-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success. Over the years, Lake Martin Community Hospital has served the Lake Martin area with a personal touch and grown to better serve your needs, including MRI services, a community fitness facility, wellness center, home health services, hospice program, full-service pharmacy, family medical center, and Lake Martin Community Hospital's emergency room is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whatever you need, whenever you need it. That's the personal touch that makes the difference at Lake Martin Community Hospital in Dadeville.
LeKay's Flowers and Gifts in Dadeville has a great selection of gifts to choose from, like Camille Beckman bath fragrance and lotions, Jennifer Jangle pocketbooks and backpacks, Willow Tree figurines, Heavenly Light candles, Jim Shore figurines, jewelry and purses, Alabama and Auburn and Dadeville Tiger items, gourmet soups, dips, Wickles pickles, and Aspen Spice, also a personal bridal registry, along with a beautiful selection of flowers at LeKay's Flowers and Gifts, 825-2890.
For over 70 years, Curley Motor Company has been serving the Lake Martin area with superior service. Curley Motor Company has quality pre-owned vehicles with down payments as low as $1,000 and flexible payment plans to fit any budget. Most vehicles come with warranties that Curley stands behind, and they even service customer vehicles. View all of Curley's inventory online at www.curleymotor.com. Curley Motor Company not only sells pre-owned vehicles, but offers much more, such as rental cars, headliner repair, and can help you with lost car titles and title work. When you buy a car from Curley Motor Company, you're not just buying a car, you're buying our name.
DHK Tire and Lube in Dadeville has everything your car needs to keep you rolling. Tires, oil changes, brakes, and most mechanic work. DHK Tire and Lube can have you in and out in no time without busting your budget. Conveniently located at 321 East South Street in Dadeville, DHK Tire and Lube is a locally owned and operated company that keeps you and your car's best interest at heart. Stop by today or call 256-307-7276. That's DHK Tire and Lube in Dadeville.
Good insulation applied in the right places is the key to energy efficiency. Pro Insulation, the area's leader in spray foam insulation, now offers thermal imaging to help spot problem areas where energy is escaping from your home. By targeting these problem areas and the use of spray foam insulation to insulate and seal, we can eliminate the primary sources of energy loss. Call Pro Insulation today for a free energy audit, including the use of thermal imaging and a free estimate. 706-773-9274.
Sure, their fans and maybe even their coaches may be getting a little bit antsy.
Yeah, it'd be nice for Dalton to get away. It was low snap, and goodness, low line drive kick.
Just inside the 25.
And just too much pressure being given up on in the punt game. Need to get that corrected, or they're fixing to get a hand on one. That snap was low, Dalton rushing to get it away, just a low line drive kick. But we got to need to figure something out in the punting on the punt team, because that's not where we need a miscue.
Nah, just fortunate to get that one away. But Leeds still, you know, we keep them on this side of the field for the remainder of this quarter, and we'll all be happy.
3:34 left in the third. Tigers still leading 14-7. And there's the play action. Teams in the backfield, airs it out.
Yeah, nice play.
Beautiful coverage.
Mike
Tip
Miller.
your hat to Mike Miller. I don't know if you could see it on the screen, folks, but Miller had position, and he just basically slowed down and played, just laid his body into the Leeds receiver and didn't let him get by him.
Yep.
That was fantastic.
Jumped up, batting the ball away. Just a great job now, 2nd and 10 for the Green Wave. Not a bad play call for the Green Wave.
That was Jermaine Johnson, the intended receiver. 2nd and 10 now. Look for them to go back to Nation. They do. No, that's Tyler Wright. Tyler
grasping the face mask, so a little bit unfortunate for the Tigers there, but still brings up 3rd and long.
Yeah, and again, teams had about 1 second to decide what to do with it before that Tiger.
Yeah, he kind of broke down, you know, brought his face mask into his arm. So
there's teams and there's pressure. There's a screen.
Got him.
Tyler Wright with a 1st down.
And still running.
Out of bounds at the 50. They'll mark him out just shy of the 50.
Okay. And what an unfortunate event for the Tigers, as they had great pursuit, and all teams could do was turn around and chug it, and happened to find number 4 Wright with 2:17 to go in the 3rd quarter.
And again, it was a penalty.
Yep, it kept the drive alive.
And even though it was inadvertent and just part of the game sometimes. It keeps the drive going for Leeds. They're now 1st and 10 from their own 48. And this is the best field position they've had in the 2nd half, as the give is to Trey Nation. And my goodness, quit grabbing the football, men. As we keep trying to strip the football, nobody's tackling the runner.
And momentum has swapped sides here. That's the Green Wave fans on their feet with 2:06 left in the 3rd quarter. So Tigers need to come up with a stop. Sure would love to be 2 scores ahead of these cats, but.
Yep, got us on our heels as they try to draw us off sides. Good job there by that front. Need to hit Nation in the knees in the backfield. There's Anthony Jennings.
Yes, he does.
For Leeds. Play action, running the out route. Got a man deep. He's there for the catch and the touchdown.
And he's in.
And Tiger secondary did it was buzzer defense, 3 circles and a dive, I believe.
Yep.
As they spun us around in the secondary, we had guys with their feet twisted and tangled and looking all directions. So another Leeds drive extended by penalties, poor tackling, and then they go for the big play once they got inside our territory, and they look to tie the ball game with an extra point here. Kick is up and good. 14-14 on the Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard. It's a brand new ball game at Tiger Stadium as the #1 Leeds Green Wave have found the end zone once again. We'll be back with more Dadeville Tiger football after a word from our sponsors.
When it comes to your propane needs, it pays to trade locally. Area Propane of Dadeville is Tallapoosa County's only independent local propane dealer. Since 1988, Tommy and Lynn Sargent of Area Propane have offered superior sales and service for all your propane needs, as well as a full showroom of Holland grills, gas logs, and infrared heaters. Area Propane offers residential and commercial service with no hidden fees and free delivery. Shop locally for all your gas needs with Area Propane. Call 256-825-4700 for hometown service since 1988.
For over 60 years, East Central Alabama has relied on Jackson Refrigeration for installation and service on all brands, including Rheem, Goodman, and York. Now we've expanded into A1 Four Seasons Heating and Air, a division of Jackson Refrigeration. We still make your comfort our priority and expect our staff to be the most experienced, dedicated, and trained to give you the highest quality of sales and service. When choosing your heating and air company, choose our family of professionals. The all-new A1 Four Seasons Heating and Air, the all-new division of Jackson Refrigeration.
There's a new full-service bank in Dadeville and the Lake Martin area for all your banking needs. The independently owned Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to announce that we are open, located on Tallahassee Street in downtown Dadeville. Free checking without any hidden fees, and local loan decisions on home, land, autos, and boats, and all your loan needs. Manager Randall McClendon and his staff would like to invite the entire area to see and feel what a banking relationship can be.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
The all-new Louie's Chicken Fingers at Walnut Hill Grocery at the corner of Highway 49 and 50 in Walnut Hill has the lake's best chicken fingers, catfish, barbecue, burgers, wings, and steamed vegetables. Dine in our friendly atmosphere or let us cater your tailgate or party of any size. Louie's supports all area teams, and our team will make your visit delicious and affordable. Louie's is located in the Walnut Hill Grocery. They have all your snacks, gas, and beverages ready to go. Visit the all-new Louie's at Walnut Hill Grocery, where we have it all this fall.
Russell Building Supply in Dadeville is the friendly building supply store for contractors and residential customers. We offer a huge selection of pressure-treated life wood, fully backed by warranty. Russell Building Supply also offers the best brands in building supplies, including Tamco roofing products, Owens Corning insulation, James Hardy siding, Pella windows, and a full line of Milwaukee power tools. We offer free quotes on any size job, so call Brett Boone or Barry Bowling with over 20 years of combined experience to give you the best quote. Visit your hometown building store, Russell Building Supply, located just off Highway 280 on Fulton Street in Dadeville.
For the kickoff after Leeds put 7 on the board with 54 seconds left in the third. The ball game's now tied, and the Dadeville Tiger offense will have to answer the bell in order to win this one against a very good Leeds football team.
Yep, be ready for the onside kick.
Kick is deep, it's high, got a lot of hang time, and Bice will field it near the goal line. The Leeds coverage team doing a good job of stacking up the blockers, and Bice kind of run into a wall just outside the 20-yard line. So the Tigers will have to take it 77 yards in order to find the end zone.
14-14, 48 seconds left in the third quarter. As Tigers looking for any sign of life on offense, as we do pretty good till we get down to about the 30, and then seem like the penalty bugs and whatnot take over.
First down carry by Creighton. I believe that was Josh Creighton, yeah, the youngster. It'll give him about 4 yards. Maybe 3. 2nd and 7. And the Tiger offense got to dial something up here.
Yeah, we probably, no, we won't. We're going to go to the 4th quarter. All knotted up at 14.
That'll do it for the 3rd. We'll turn it around and be headed towards the south end zone with the scoreboard in front of us for the 4th. We'll be back in just a moment.
And once again, the Dadeville Tigers find themselves in a dogfight. Seems like every game.
Well, we've been here before, but got to figure out how to win this one. Leeds sort of pushed us around on the last drive. Found a little momentum, but got to find a way to pick up his first down. Move the chains. And there it is, but it's going to be short. Jones connects to Miller. But
I think he's blown it dead. Yeah.
He is well short of the 4th down, and the Tiger team will have to punt, and which makes me a little nervous because they have gotten quite a bit of pressure on the kicker, on the punter tonight.
You are exactly right, Chad, with 11:27 and counting remaining in the 4th quarter of play.
And Jennings able to get it away. Ball will hit at the 50.
Get your roll out.
But we've got incredible quickness. And that's paying to our advantage so far this evening, as that ball, looking for the quick hitch, that ball is incomplete. And had he caught it, his knees were on the ground regardless.
Yeah, 2nd and 21 now with 10:37 left to go. The game is kind of, before the penalty, was setting up a little bit better for Leeds. They want to pound and ground. You know, they're back even with us.
Well, that was a little bit of a head scratcher. They run it down our throat the last drive, and they come out in the spread to start this drive. Wide open is Trey Nation, but the ball is overthrown. And
over the head of Nation.
Leeds continues to try to throw it around, facing a 3rd and 21. And you can bet somebody from the Tiger sidelines got to be hollering, got to be yelling scream or screen, because that's what burned us on the last drive.
No doubt.
And you figure they'll run it. They ran it to their left. They ran it to their left in the 3rd quarter. And that's the side they've got a little bit more athletic offensive linemen. Looking to throw the out route, and it's intercepted.
Big
got a chance. Isaiah Hicks down the sideline. Hits break, make a move, and he'll be tackled.
Down at the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Yes, that's what the doctor ordered, baby. Where was he throwing the ball? Why is he throwing the ball? I understand it's 3rd and 21, but passing got you in the position. But, hey, 10:18 to go. Tigers on the move. 1st and goal.
You know, Kevin, they went to that. It's just the flood route. Outside receiver runs a go. The inside or the middle receiver runs about a 10-yard out, and the back comes out of the backfield into the flats. And they've been able to complete it several times, but that time I think we've seen it enough that we saw it coming, and Isaiah Hicks sat all over that deep out.
Yeah, and correction on that, it is not 1st and goal. It is 1st and 10 from the 11, so Tigers can pick up a 1st down. But more importantly, let's get into that end zone, guys.
All right, one-on-one matchup to the outside. If you're going to throw it, that's where you go. We'll keep it on the ground. The give is to DJ Pearson. He lowers his head.
Gains about 4. Give him 3.
A little bit of pushing and shoving going on after the play. Come on, guys, get back to the line. Get the play. 2nd down. And 7.
9:49 left to go in the game. Tigers really need to punch this baby in here.
And I think Jennings, we have to go to him. He can beat this guy. As Cal Jones heads around the right end on the quarterback sweep. He's down near the 5. I think they'll say he stepped out at the 6-yard line.
Thought he was going to have the speed to cut the corner, but give credit to the Leeds defense. Pretty swift theirself. So call it 3rd and 5.
They spotted at the 6.
9:24.
The one thing that does, Kevin, is it puts the ball on the near hash. And you'd have to go to the top with Jennings if that's where you go. They send Miller to the top. They put Anthony Jennings and Isaiah Hicks to the bottom. And they're going to run a reverse. Isaiah Hicks around the left side.
Look at the speed of that guy. Good.
Dropped at the 10.
My goodness, that is number 3.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Jacoby Lockhart. And man, did you see that kid move to the ball.
Lockhart played in the safety position. And once he read the reverse, he was like a missile.
He was. So Zach Sims coming on to attempt a, where's he at, the 17, about a 27-yard field goal.
This is a huge kick by Sims, to say the least. Snap, spot, and it's got a chance. It is good.
Good. Give them 3. Score 17. Tigers 14. Green Wave. 8:27 left to go on the Sunshine Heating and Air scoreboard. So Tigers unable to punch it in, but able to get back on the top side of this affair.
So Sims to kick it away, angles it again down to the 15-yard line. And running room for Leeds.
Yep.
As, the thing about the angled kick, need a little more height on it, a little more hang time.
Yep.
Because that was Trey Nation.
Brings it back out to the 45. 8:18 left in the affair.
So the Tigers with a 3-point lead, 8:18 left in the ball game, and this Tiger defense will be called on perhaps only one more time, but likely at least 2 more, as the give is to Trey Nation, and boy is he feeling it, as the Tigers struggling to wrap him up, as the Tiger defender is down on the field. It is a first down, and we'll step away as the trainers take care of an injured Dadeville Tiger, as Leeds defense again blowing up that Tiger front. So 3rd and 14 now. 6:35 as the clock continues to run left in the ball game. 3rd and 14 from our own 35-yard line. Leeds comes with the blitz. Jones looking up the sideline.
And Mr. Ref says no interference there. It's going to bring up 4th and 14 with 6:18 to go.
Yeah, ball came out of Cal's hand. Looked like it slipped out. Just came out funny, kind of fluttering. Stops the clock with 6:18 remaining, and Leeds will once again receive a Dalton Jennings punt.
Yeah, let's pick these guys up on the corners here.
Yeah, you'd love to be able to give Dalton a chance at getting away one of those good punts, and he does.
There it is.
Nice hang time.
He fumbled it. Yes,
got it.
We got it.
Just pick it up.
57.
It's a muffed punt.
Cedric Harkins comes up with the muff punt. Woo! 6:09 to go. Come on, Tigers.
Points. I would think.
And the big man's back.
That Coach White's thinking we got to have 7 regardless. As Jennings heads right on the lead, flag comes in, and it's going. Dadeville players are clapping, and looks like some more extracurricular activity. And guess who is in the vicinity, Kevin?
Yeah, number 3 Lockhart. As the green wave is kind of losing a little composure here, and I would definitely keep it in the hands of number 13 and try him 4 times here. And if they hold us out, good job.
Yeah, the one thing you got to keep reminding Anthony is don't dance.
No.
Big
Go.
guy.
Go. You're the man.
Find the first crack you see, lower your head, and get to the end zone. But most importantly, lock it up. You don't do this very often. Ball security is still
How does it remain
important.
second down? After the play, you guess?
They say it was dead ball.
Okay. Second and goal from the 3. As the big man is still in, wonder if he would take off left and just
well,
take
if you
his
got
chances.
a counter play, this would be the time to run it.
Yes.
But I figure they'll just go bread and butter. And he does. He heads right. Stutter steps. Oh, what a move he made. But
and flag is down. Goodness gracious.
Surely they're
Come
not going
on.
to get us for procedure.
It was not delay a game, but yes, it was procedure. My goodness, Dadeville, come on.
A nice move by Jennings. He stuck his toe in the ground, a little stutter, and cut it back over the right guard.
So that's the big thing. They get a dead ball personal foul that's worth about 3 yards. We do a legal procedure and lose 5. So it remains second down and 8 to go. As timeout is being called. Officials stop and play with 4:04 left to go in the game. And I don't know what they're signaling here.
Putting time back on the clock, maybe. They are asking the box to
4-1-1.
Asking for 7 seconds to go back on the clock.
And keep in mind, this is not a Dadeville guy keeping the clock. It is done by the referees. So re-rack them, spread them out. Second 8.
So interesting call here. Let's see what Coach Jones has got up his sleeve. We spread the field. Maybe run a wheel route over to the wide side with Mike Miller. A post wheel maybe.
Yeah, Tigers bleeding the clock.
Jones to throw. There's Miller. He's open in the corner.
You got to throw a flag.
And I thought he was open, but the safety came over the top of him and actually had pretty good coverage on the play. I thought he broke open. And looks like I thought we might call a timeout. We choose not to.
Yeah, and that's the only thing about throwing the pass. You know, that's time left on the clock here, but feel real good if we could get in this end zone.
Yeah, I think you got to find this one-on-one matchup with either Jennings brother at the bottom. And Jones going to run the draw, and goodness gracious, the right side defensive end read it, and he come all the way from the defensive end position to make the tackle.
And here we go. Zach Sims on to attempt the field goal. That would give the Tigers a 6-point lead. And it's up. And give us 3. That makes the score. Dadeville 20, Leeds 14 with 3:34 left to go in the affair.
Sims set to kick it away. Leeds sends Trey Nation to the near side. There's the pooch kick. And it's fielded by, it appears, Tyler Wright, but the Tiger kick coverage does a great job. Sims with a good hang time on that kick and didn't give them time to get ahead of steam.
Yeah, he scares me. I believe I was kind of hoping they'd kick it out of bounds then.
So Leeds will take over at the 38. They'll have 3:27.
So here we go, defense.
Yeah, they'll have to go 62 yards in 3.5 minutes. And they go to the eye, and you got to figure they're going to give it to 7 and see if he can hammer this thing towards the goal line. There he is. Tigers wrap him up. Sean Jennings comes in to clean up the tackle.
And I know Leeds has used at least one timeout, maybe more.
So they'll give him 4. And you know, Kevin, you like our chances if they're going to play this slow and give it to Nation and he gets 4 yards. They don't have enough time, so keep laying on him in as they run the draw, the lead draw, and there's Trey Nation again, close to the 50. He will have enough for a first down.
Clock stops at 2:46 as they reset the chains.
Come on, there's the flag.
I didn't see what happened. I was looking at the clock, but our crowd stood up and cheered.
It was thrown from the near side.
And how big would this be? You know, you can get some yardage back, but you cannot get the time back.
And the Tiger players are signaling that it is against Leeds.
Yeah, get back, guys.
Personal foul against Leeds, so
back them up 15. 2:46 left to go in the 4th. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 13. Make it 1st.
They're going to say it happened. It must have occurred after the play. So
okay, 1st and 10 from the 35.
Either way, pretty good.
Burn up a minute, yeah.
Gain no yards. For the Tigers. Got to be careful about giving up a big pass on play action. They'll run the counter. They give it to Nation. Not much there.
Yeah, that's Kirby, number 4.
Tyler Wright. Tyler Wright.
Yep.
They look sort of similar standing in the backfield.
Yep.
Nation, a good bit taller.
Give him 4 yards, but more importantly, clock ticking at 2:22. As Leeds in no big hurry, like they know something we don't.
Yeah, don't get lulled to sleep here, man. That's the danger. You get lulled to sleep, and the old stalk and go, and they run by you on the play action. So back up, guys. And there it is. There's the play action.
And we got a flag.
His teams is caught from behind and from the side. Another foolish penalty by this Tiger football team results in better field position, a conversion, and now Leeds in prime position
with
to steal this one.
103 left in the game.
Come on, men. As they go back to looks like right on the carry. That's Nation.
Clock running, 50 seconds. Clock is stopped.
Leeds takes their time out and probably just pound it out here.
Ball is down to 7. 50 seconds left to go.
They can pick up a first down. It is 2nd and 1. 9-yard gain there on the first down play. So if they get it to about the 6, they will pick up a first down, and it would be 1st and goal from that point on.
Yeah, and this would be a great spot for them to hold once again.
You know, what would be, you know they're going to the ground here,
yeah,
without a doubt.
Don't know if that's the final timeout or if they have one remaining. Let's go. Get up, Tiger fans.
Well, it's certainly your ball game. About 50% of the Tiger faithful on their feet. Leeds
here we go, defense.
with a 2nd and 1. They snap it to Trey Nation. He's
And
hit in the backfield.
There's a flag.
Unable to wrap him up. Flag comes in. Got to cross your fingers and hope it's a hold. But
44 seconds.
Looked
left
as
to
though
go.
they was running the counter.
And it is holding.
That'll back them up 10. And it's going to probably put them in a situation, if a little bit unsure, but if they don't have any more timeouts, Kevin, they could have one more. They could run it here, and then you've got to have a play ready. But it really puts you in a bind. So look for them to go to the air. And we need a big play from this Tiger pass rush.
Yeah, we need to bring pressure. 44 seconds left to go. How big would a sack be?
They're going to go back to the I. They'll go back to the I. Lean on Nation if they give it here. They will. He takes the carry,
sir.
Picks up a couple.
Experience counts in the coroner's office, and Coroner Mike Knox has over 15 years' experience. Mike Knox is one of 3 Alabama coroners who is a certified death investigator. Mike Knox is an Eagle Scout, served in our military, and is a retired police communications officer with the Alabama State Troopers. Mike Knox has the experience, Mike Knox has the integrity, and Mike Knox has the professionalism to continue as the coroner of Tallapoosa County.
This is Mike Knox. I appreciate your continued support for Coroner on November the 4th.
Pay political advertisement by Mike Knox for Coroner.
When you need plumbing service, call on the professionals at A&M Plumbing LLC. For over 20 years, our mission has been to provide the best possible service available in the industry, and we specialize in solving difficult problems. We offer a wide range of services, such as installation, service, repair and replacement of common fixtures, water heaters, toilets, faucets, drains, sewer lines, and septic tank pumping and cleaning services. Unlike many companies, our septic tank services include field line testing. Our knowledgeable staff will be happy to answer any of your questions, so call A&M Plumbing LLC today.
Richardson Construction is a family-owned and operated business. We provide many services for your home building and landscaping needs. A licensed residential specialist, Richardson Construction can build your dream home or even take your outdated home and fully remodel it. Need a dock? Don't worry, we got you covered, floating or fixed. Need your land graded or cleared? Well, guess what? Richardson Construction does that too. We are dedicated to making you happy. For all of your construction needs, call the Richardson boys and get a quote today.
Don Kazai, Don's check cashing, wants to say, go Tiger. And did you know you can receive your benefits sooner than if you went to it for the mail? That's right. Go direct deposit. Direct deposit eliminates the possibility of lost or stolen checks and provides you the safest way to receive your federal benefits, payroll, or almost any payment. You can pick up your payments or federal benefits at the same place that you choose to cash them. To choose Don's Check Cashing, 152 East South Street in Dadeville, Alabama, or give him a call at 256-825-9150.
Over the years, S&S Tires has grown into the Lake Martin area's largest volume tire dealer. S&S Tire offers the industry's best brand names: Michelin, Goodyear, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Firestone, and much, much more. The tire pros at S&S offer professional installation and the region's best price. In addition to your tire needs, S&S offers full automotive mechanical work for all your vehicle maintenance and repair needs with the area's most experienced staff. Visit either of our 2 locations on Cherokee Road in Alex City or at South Street in Dadeville. At S&S Tire, we're installing peace of mind for every customer we serve. Every job, every day.
Chase Elliott, tearing up the track in the Napa 9 car. It's hard to believe you're only 18.
You guys even remember what it was like when you were 18?
No, not at all.
I do. I was awesome.
Whether you're a rookie, veteran, or a legend, conquer the job with Napa Know-How.
Friends, you don't have to pick between everyday low prices or weekly specials, nor do you have to choose between customer service and great selections. Dadeville Foodland has all of these and more. From the meat department with an on-staff butcher to give you the perfect cut of meat, to the bakery where fresh goods are baked daily. Need a personalized birthday cake? Well, they can handle that too. Big city convenience and selection with a small town attitude. That's Dadeville Foodland behind McDonald's right off the Highway 280 in Dadeville.
Hey, this is Steve from the Car Stereo Shop. I'd like to thank all the customers that made this our very best year. We've expanded our product lines and created a wholesale division. Whether you shop locally, out of town, or online, all I ask is if you'll bring me your best price. If I can't match it or beat it, I'll buy you gas. We still offer the best products at the best prices with the best warranty and the best technicians, not to mention the best customer service. Call us at 887-8422, see us at 1914 Opelika Road, or visit us on the web.
3rd and 11. 29 seconds. Oh, he false start. Trey Nation leaving a little early. It's going to back them up 5, 24 seconds.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to get him in the pass route. Tigers running man coverage here, and, you know, that's sort of sometimes a weakness. Linebacker, if a linebacker has him man-to-man, they're trying to play the run and the pass. But obviously, this is a passing situation. Nobody should fall asleep on a back out of the backfield.
So 19, clock's counting. Clock's counting what could be the last play.
Little shift by Nation. They fake the counter. Teams
Go
rolls
him,
to the
guys.
right.
Go get him.
There's Anthony Jennings. Ball's in the air. Overthrown.
5 seconds. 4, 3. 3
seconds. They'll have one play.
One shot. Chad, I hate to bring it up, but how much does this remind you of the UMS Wright game that didn't end
don't bring it up.
Yeah, 4th down, 3 seconds left to go, and timeout on the field.
As Leeds did have another timeout.
Which everyone that bought their ticket tonight got their money's worth. In a penalty fest, slug fest, smash mouth football game.
And you know, from a team that's been a little, we've been either hot or we've been cold this season, and win or lose, we've been hot tonight. This team has played their guts out, and it's down to one more play. You know, it's got to go to the end zone or pretty close here, and maybe some type of crossing route. But you got to tackle them before they get there, or bat the ball away. and expect this Tiger pass rush to be a factor. Come on, men, get after him one more time.
One more time. 4th and 16 from the 22. 3 seconds. Tigers on top by 6.
If you're going to bring pressure,
bring it.
Bring it from our left side and make teams roll to his left. Make him go left. It's obvious he wants to go right. He's basically standing in the pocket, letting the pass rush go by, stepping up, moving to his right. And this Tiger defense, Coach White will take a timeout to talk it over.
Don't go anywhere, folks. This one's not over.
And, you know, it's one of those situations where you tell people, hey, we don't want pass interference. But you got to remind them that if that's what it takes, we'll play another down in this situation. Do whatever it takes to prevent the touchdown.
As both sides have came to their feet, most of them. Hope Jalen's okay.
Yeah, he was helped off the field. I saw him. It looked like he tried to go back in, and the coaches had to pull him out of the huddle here in the timeout.
So here we go, guys. 3 seconds, one play, 4th down, 22 yards to go.
Trey Rivers, Anthony Jennings, Marcellus Creighton, the 3 defensive linemen that will apply pressure for the Tigers.
Back to pass.
Jennings up the middle, ball is tipped.
Ball game! Tigers win! Ball game! 2014.
What a play. What a game by this Dadeville Tiger football team. Don't write them off yet, folks. We have answered the call tonight.
And
if you missed it, folks,
that just turned the region upside down.
If you quit on them, folks, you better get back in the stands next chance you get, because this football team is still in it. They still know how to play football in Dadeville, Alabama. And the top-ranked Leeds Green Wave will head back north
with a loss.
Yeah, with shaken up, uncomfortable is how I would describe their position all night long, as this Tiger football team took the lead, never looked back, we run out of steam there about midway through the game, but somehow we gutted it out, put a couple of field goals on the board, and what a performance by the Dadeville Tigers. Folks, we'll be right back with a post-game show. You're watching the Dadeville Tigers right here on WAXC TV.
We've served this community for many years, offering families caring and sympathy in a time of loss. For families, large or small, we extend our sympathies and ourselves. It would be our privilege to serve you with a family tribute. Langley Funeral Home, a family tribute.
Langley Funeral Home, a proud tradition, continues for the next 100 years.
Gary Ingram Paving has been providing quality paving and grading work in Tallapoosa County and the state of Alabama for over 26 years. We do all types of grading and paving work, from private driveways to full-service state highways. We also do concrete work ranging from curb and sidewalk installation to ground gutter water runoff jobs. No job is too big or too small. Exceptional service is our standard. Call today, 825-6878, for all of your paving, grading, or concrete needs. Gary Ingram Grading and Paving, paving the way for Dadeville football and the state of Alabama.
Sunshine Heating and Air is Lake Martin's best team for your heating and air needs. Our powerhouse lineup starts with versatile Daikin inverted systems. Daikin offers absolute comfort with zone climate controls using minimal space. Daikin systems offer the industry's best energy efficient capability and air energy expense. If a more conventional approach is needed, go with Sunshine's full line of Bryant systems, where the Sunshine team does whatever it takes. Best of all, the Sunshine team services what they sell, as well as any make or model. Service agreements are available for any home or business, and Sunshine can finance select new models. Go with the big team, Sunshine Heating and Air.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center specializes in all things vein and laser oriented. Our physicians treat varicose veins and spider veins. We also utilize laser technology for things such as hair removal, tattoo removal, laser skin tightening, and laser facial peels. Wouldn't you like to see those unsightly varicose veins or spider veins disappear? Remove that dark, unwanted hair or eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. Most procedures are done in 15-minute sessions. Visit our website at lakemartinvein.com or call our office today at 256-212-9300.
Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City, is now selling and servicing cell phones, iPads, and tablets. Depot Computer also sells and services computers, laptop, and desktop accessories, virus protection. Get them cleaned up now. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Over the years, Lake Martin Community Hospital has served the Lake Martin area with a personal touch and grown to better serve your needs, including MRI services, a community fitness facility, wellness center, home health services, hospice program, full-service pharmacy, family medical center, and Lake Martin Community Hospital's emergency room is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whatever you need, whenever you need it. That's the personal touch that makes the difference at Lake Martin Community Hospital in Dadeville.
Russell Building Supply in Dadeville is the friendly building supply store for contractors and residential customers. We offer a huge selection of pressure-treated life wood, fully backed by warranty. Russell Building Supply also offers the best brands in building supplies, including Tamco roofing products, Owens Corning insulation, James Hardy siding, Pella windows, and a full line of Milwaukee power tools. We offer free quotes on any size job, so call Brett Boone or Barry Bowling with over 20 years of combined experience to give you the best quote. Visit your hometown building store, Russell Building Supply, located just off Highway 280 on Fulton Street in Dadeville.
Back to Tiger Stadium, where the Dadeville Tigers are victorious over the top-ranked Leeds Green Wave. A shocker right here in Tallapoosa County. Almost everyone had written this bunch off, and only people pretty close to the program had a hunch that we had a chance at this game. We talked about keeping it close late in the ball game, playing well early, giving ourselves a chance. We had that chance, Kevin, and we're able to pull it out.
No doubt, man. What a game. 20-14, your final. I'm getting a little hoarse here. But, hey, how about them Dadeville Tigers? You know, years past, we have kind of come out and we've kind of come up and peaked, and then we've kind of just flattened and maybe dropped down a little bit. This team here, you know, after a heartbreaking loss to Mumford last week, comes out, and, you know, we was kind of going down again, but back up on the rise. Hey, man, hats off to them. They stuck in there. And they brought it to them, and Leeds fans are going to say, Holden, you can't win at Dadeville, you can't do this. I mean, they were getting beat. They were holding. Yeah. It's on film. WKGA 97.5. You can watch it anytime you want to from now to eternity. It'll be on there in the archive. So anybody can go see it. Just proud of the Dadeville Tigers, and nobody give them a chance. And here they are.
Yeah, and you know, I think what was so gratifying to me to finally see this offensive football, the offense, take something in the second half and do something with it with some opportunities there. We really had a few games like this where we've had that opportunity late in the game. It just couldn't answer. And Leeds comes to town, top-ranked team in the state, and we do. We answer the bell in the second half, and I thought that was big. Sometimes it doesn't matter how you get it done as long as you get it done, and this bunch was able to do that tonight.
Well, every game we've played has been like this. We've come up short on a few of them, but, buddy, we've been in every game. Nobody's embarrassed us. We can play with the big dogs.
Yeah, and you know, a little bit deceptive. Our record is a little bit deceiving, but I can tell you better not sleep when you play the bunch in black. All right, we'll be right back with more Dadeville Foodland post-game show, and we'll name our Dark Insurance Player of the Game when we return. Welcome back to the Dadeville Foodland post-game show, where again the Dadeville Tigers have defeated the Leeds Green Wave. Kevin, it's time to talk about our Dark Insurance Player of the Game, and you know, really there was a handful of guys that we could have chose. Several guys on defense in particular, their stats really jump off the charts. but we had someone else in mind. It's time to announce our Dark Insurance Player of the Game.
Yes, you said it takes all of them to come out in a big win like this, and such a good team that we beat. But, you know, we talked it over, got it down to 2, and then we went to 1. And Zach Sims, congratulations. He was perfect on the night, 2 extra points. He's struggled a little bit this year, and then knocks 2 field goals right down the middle for the win. Congratulations, Zach. You are tonight's Dark Insurance Player of the Game.
It's all about playing in the clutch, and Zach able to do that here in the second half. Again, the Dadeville Tigers pull out a big one right here at home at Tiger Stadium. And again, folks, if you've quit on this bunch, we encourage you.
Shame on you.
Yeah,
Shame on you.
Take a second look, because this bunch, the one thing you're going to get from them, they're going to play hard. We get sloppy at times, but we will play the game the way it's supposed to be played. Next week, we travel to Hanley, and we'll be bringing you.
Is it Elmore County?
Elmore County, excuse me. We travel to Elmore County, and we'll be bringing you that football game right here on WAXC TV. Thank you for joining us for the Dadeville Foodland postgame show. Thanks to all our sponsors. Chad McKelvin, Kevin Keel saying goodbye.